what the primary thing that we are going to react to is
What?
her talking about apparently meeting Anton LaVey. We're going to be reacting to this. So, buckle up. Get ready for some bullshit. And look, fucking Mystic's already disappeared. He's gone. He's like, fuck this, I'm out. Fuck this shit, I'm out.
Keep knocking shit off my desk.
All right, so I need a swig before.
Yeah, my server did not bring me a refill.
Yo.
He's gonna hit me one of these days. I'm not gonna see
Whether
it coming.
people believe this or not, really, frankly, I don't care. It's my experience, it's my testimony, and it's the truth.
I love how all of her videos start out that way. Like most of them anyway. They're like, I don't care if anybody believes this. It's my testimony and it's true. Or,
I'm not crazy, but I'm
not crazy.
Whatever would make you think we would.
All right, so
consider
let me give a little backstory here of why I'm doing this, right? Because if you don't understand the backstory of why I'm reacting to this person, okay. When I was looking for a review on the Occult Tarot before I purchased the deck, her video popped up, which was called Demon Terror, with a picture of the deck. And I'm like, what the fuck? I was like, all right, fuck it, let's do it. And I sat there and I watched and I was absolutely repulsed. Mystic thought I was just being an asshole when I first told him about it. And he'll attest to that.
Kind of still are, but I mean,
whatever, it's just me. I am an asshole. Deal with it. But he thought I was just being an asshole about it. And then he started watching the videos that I was reacting to. And he fucking, each video he started watching, he sends me another message. Dude, I'm so fucking pissed off. Oh, like,
it gets worse.
And
it really does come down to that one point, though. Like, it's a very, very easy, simple point. You're manipulating people, and you are. She's using a strawman argument for every single video. I have the truth and you don't. I'm not trying to say anything. Love your neighbor, do things right, but demons are bad, and I know this because I'm the prophet. It's just it's bullshit.
Yeah, exactly. And so the thing is well, my whole point is I don't give a shit what you believe. I really don't care. But when what you believe or what you create to yourself as part of what you believe is against me or people like me, or says that people like me are evil, or says that people like me do not have how would you say, a appreciation for human life. Okay, that was something she actually said, that demon worshipers or Satanists or Luciferians do not have an appreciation for human life. They cannot have that appreciation because they just simply don't. And or other people like John Ramirez, which turns around and sits there and says that we're all evil, all witches are evil, that the time for spiritual war is over, that we need to go back to war in the armor of Christ against God's enemies, the witches. We have become the new Satan. And the thing is, as all of this shit is happening every single day right underneath our noses, and nobody's even fucking paying attention. Now, the one thing I have noticed is that all of these idiots generally have the same information. If you listen to how, like, when they talk about how to spot a witch or what a witch is or what a warlock is, they all generally have the same answer. They have consistency within their answers.
I do not have a third nipple to suckle my familiar. Sorry, I just had to throw that in there.
So, it's just one of the reasons why I dedicated my YouTube channel to what I've dedicated it to, which is combating or trying to call these people out on their bullshit, because they like to sit there and say that we're evil and that we're not good. But I refuse to curse people. I won't put a curse on you. I'll bind you. And I don't look at it as a binding as a curse. Some people might, but I don't. If you're trying to hurt me, I'll bind you. Hurt people that I care about, I'll bind you. But I won't curse you. I won't wish death upon you or your family. I won't do that. But you, or a lot of these people at least, will sit there and say that, quote Exodus 22:18 from the Bible, that, what does God say in the Bible about witches? Exodus 22:18, thou shalt not permit a witch to live, or suffer a witch to live, depending on the translation. Sometimes witch gets translated to sorcerer, but it all generally means the same thing. Thou shalt not kill unless it's a witch. And so I feel like I need to call these people out. And the thing with Last Frontier Medium is she vomits out half-truths. Like she'll find something that she sees interesting in a movie, and I'm convinced that 90% of everything that she talks about, she's seen in a movie. Like, I don't think she's actually sat there and read a book, despite the fact she's written two.
Doesn't seem like it.
So anyway, we're going to get some more of that because you're going to hear her absolute fucking garbage bullshit on Satanism and Anton LaVey. So here we go. If you want me to pause, Mystic, just tell me when to pause.
Yeah, I don't know where I'm going to start with this one, except basically, if you see me before, welcome. If you see me before, welcome back. If you like this video and you want to give me support and you want to see more videos like this, please make sure you hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so you can see more videos like this in the future. I want to talk about Anton LaVey, and the reason why is because I get a lot of people asking me about it. Because I made
Her hair is actually
mentions
cute,
in my
though,
book,
for
Team
once.
and Dealer,
I like
which is
it.
available on Amazon.com.
It's cute.
I made my experiences known in that autobiography based on what it was like meeting spirits like Anton LaVey, Ted Bundy, and a few others. The problem about talking about
First and foremost, see, the one thing that I don't think a lot of people picked up on right there, okay? She just bunched or put together Anton LaVey with Ted Bundy.
Marketing.
Now, that is an indirect. That's not sitting there directly saying that Anton LaVey is as bad as Ted Bundy, but by the simple fact of me mentioning Anton LaVey within the same sentence as a well-known serial killer, now I've already redirected you sufficiently enough to sit there and make you think that, okay, Anton LaVey is just as, if not more so, just as bad as Ted Bundy.
Yep.
And the sad thing is there's a lot of people out there that will think that automatically, but not pick up on the fact of what she just did.
Yeah, and it's I hate to say subliminal messaging because, there's a whole bunch of thought about that, but that's truly what it is. You're making connections knowing it's a marketing tactic. That's how you get things sold when you're trying to attach it to something that's more well-known. Don't die, please. Thank you. It's a marketing thing. The tactic.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
Despicable.
Exactly. That fucking rook. All right, let's go.
about these kinds of
I'll give you the tip later.
that are dead people as a medium is that it can attract them. So that's one of the biggest reasons why I've always stayed away from talking about him too much, because I don't want him here. I don't want it to draw him, and I'm pretty sure it's a creepy thing, but dead people will watch YouTube. They like.
Let's sit on that one for a second. Let's sit on that one. Can we sit on that one? I think Mystic's got the same face that I did when I first heard that. Dead people watch YouTube.
Yeah, and dead people vote and what?
But she's one of those people that probably think that fucking dead
What?
people vote.
I know.
Like, wait, let's see what Ziggy say here.
I'm gonna
It's
say it just
unfortunate
like my grandmother does. What?
What?
What? What?
Uh-huh.
Or did? Sorry, go ahead.
It's unfortunate because people like her always end up reaching sort of people that hear one stupid thing on the internet and instantly believe it and start passing it on. This sort of spreads misinformation can be so dangerous. Exactly, and that's the point, right? Because just one of these, like, excuse me for saying this, like, I mean, just one of these kind of, God-fearing, redneck, gun-toting, you know, full-blood Republican Americans, sit there and they find somebody like me walking down the street with an inverted pentagram around my chest and think they're doing God's will by shooting me in the fucking head,
And it
and think
happened.
it's yeah, and it does happen. It does happen, and that's the type of shit that I'm trying to avoid. Like, you need to go fucking through all the I don't delete comments. Like, for as bullshit as they are, crazy as they are, I never delete comments on my videos. Go watch my videos and go through the comment section on some of them. Right? Some of them I fucking LMAO it because, like, it's just that fucking ridiculous, the shit that these people say. But anyway, let's listen more about how dead people watch YouTube, especially Anton LaVey. Apparently,
YouTube, whether you believe it or not.
You think they call
Dead
it
people like to
BooTube?
watch YouTube, and it's great. There's nothing wrong with that, but it gets kind of creepy when you know someone like Anton LaVey or Ted Bundy, Hitler, or other.
There we go. There we go. Anton LaVey, Ted Bundy, or Hitler.
Hitler.
We just crossed over even more. Cross Neons, how's it going? Welcome. Right, we just crossed over even more, right?
Like, wait,
into
is
this.
she thinking Manson or something? Like, there's got to be a crossed wire in there. Like, that doesn't. It's not even. It's nonsensical.
It's not even close. Like, Anton LaVey's not even close to fucking Ted Bundy or Hitler or anybody like that.
Now, I'll leave Hitler out of it, but Ted Bundy and Anton LaVey are actually quite attractive men, so they have that in common.
Well,
but that's about it. This makes no sense. I'm sorry.
I think I would end up trying to fight too many people through your comment section. Probably.
I'll be honest, though. Some of the people that I've seen that come over from her place to your comments, they're generally reasonable.
A lot of them are.
Yeah,
no, there's one. There's one that wanted, like, there are two people so far that have wanted to debate me. One of them just absolutely fucking crazy, and he wanted to debate me after he threatened to kill me.
I saw that one. Yeah.
Yeah, like, so that. First he sends me an email threatening to kill me, and then he sends me email saying I want to debate you. Like, wait, what?
But it has to be on his time, and
it has to be. I choose the platform and the time and the place, and like the last one he says, he actually at the end of it, he's like, "You got it," and I was like, "I'm just not even gonna fucking answer you, dude. You're not even worth the goddamn energy to answer."
Like, all I'm hearing is the Wild West saloon music, and you're walking down with your guns, getting ready to turn after a count of 10. Like, it's anyway,
right?
This makes me happy.
And then the other one, most of the conversation happened in the comment section.
Is it the one that starts with an N?
I think it's like it's a woman's name. It's a woman's name, that's for sure. I think it's like Jen or something.
Oh no.
And the thing is like, she actually believes that she is possessed by the Holy Spirit.
Oh, that's a different one than I was thinking.
Yeah, and like, she talks about, like, she just goes, like, she's the one that goes hardcore into, like, vibrational energy. So don't even worry about it. You're still here. You're still among us. So yeah, it just talks about, like, vibrational energy all the goddamn time. And talks about what people know and what they don't know. And the thing is like, she can start out with one comment where she's like kind of supportive and like, hey, like, I kind of like what you're saying here. And then like 4 comments down, you're a fucking idiot. It's like, holy shit. Like, you know what? I'm not debating you. I'm not going to have that conversation. Like, I'm sorry. Like, I would love more than anything to actually sit down and debate somebody like this, but
you can't debate somebody that you already know is starting off with that kind of a conversation. That's not a debate. That is evangelical extremism.
Mm-hmm. I love the fact that I coined that. I love the fact that I coined that.
Yeah, you can't You can't do that. You can't debate somebody that can already not like. I get it if you get heated when you're watching something and you write a comment and it comes off like stupid, and then below you say, I just got pissed off and reacted real quick. I still want to have a debate. That's different. Maybe you can react emotionally to things and be human being, but that, yeah, that to make, yeah, no.
No,
If you
and the
have
thing
nothing,
is
if you
that,
have
but the
nothing to
funny thing
prove,
is when I talk to these people and I get into like the nitty gritty of it, we end up agreeing with each other, and they still want to fucking debate me on some type of like false basis that I'm the fucking devil, even though they agree with me. Like when fucking Iron Zombie turned around and said, "Well, what the point that I want to debate with you is that the left-hand path is just a combination of a bunch of things thrown together." It's like, yeah, the left-hand path isn't a religion. The left-hand path is a path, and that path can be walked in any religion. Like, obviously, Satanism is part of the left-hand path. Luciferianism is part of the left-hand path. Buddhism has its own left-hand path. Christianity has its own left-hand path, which is arguably Luciferianism. You know, it doesn't matter what faith you are, you can still walk the left-hand path being any faith that you want. It's not like a faith with a set basis of rules to it. So yeah, I agree with you. What about this do you want to debate? And he's like, yeah, but I still want to debate you about it.
it's
About
like
what? I fucking agree with you.
it's the high school debate team. Are we running for points?
Like, but the thing is, and they always go into it. I'm going to win. I'm going to beat you. And it's like, when are you people going to fucking learn that if you go into a goddamn debate with the fucking mentality that I'm going to beat you, you've already fucking lost? Because the whole point of going into the debate is not about winning. It is about learning about the other person. Learning about their views, regardless of whether you agree or disagree. It is not about winning. Everybody has this fucking I'm going to win mentality. Oh, it fucking pisses me off, which is why I will not debate anybody. And if they don't come into it with an open mind and the idea of learning and growing themselves as a human being, as I do going into a debate, I will not debate anybody. I will not do it. Because I'm not going to be sitting there going through a fucking pissing contest with somebody that's just going to scream at me because they disagree. I won't do it.
I just do my best to stay out of debates because most people, when they don't understand that a debate is really just another level of conversation. What they take it to is a um, attempt to control somebody else's thought. They attempting to tell you telling you my opinion, and then hearing you say your opinion back to me. Um, it may or may not change some of the things I do. And I know that if I decide to change some of the things that I think and do based on somebody else's opinion, that's not a weakness. But that's not how most people, and I hate saying most, really trying to stop that. That's not how many people see it. Many people see it as if I listen to this person and allow them to change my mind, then I am weak in my faith. That's weakened. That's the devil. That's the devil weakening my faith. The devil's trying to come in and change your mind. See, you let the devil in. And that's where I think a lot of that comes from. It's the idea that if I learn something that it's not as bad as or as I've been taught or think that that thing is, then that is weakening me. It's the same thing, well, not the same, but it's very similar to people changing their mind on gay people. Not to take it off track, but if you start allowing that to be okay, then masculinity is threatened, your individuality is threatened because the things you know are being threatened. And I think that's how a lot of evangelical people can be. And I think it's how a lot of, unfortunately, and it's true in every religion, but I see it personally in my Christian history, um, that if you are able to not be Christian, but get a point across to somebody, you have attacked their faith.
Mm-hmm.
And you can't debate that. Like that's not debatable. That is, it becomes a blind following. That's more like Hitler than Anton LaVey is.
It is, most definitely.
And that's
Most
the
definitely.
scariest part of all of it.
Exactly. And what Ziggy says here makes sense as well,
Uh-huh.
right? So it says they take it as a
100%.
challenge. So they start off from a defensive position, which is a hard state to communicate with people when they are like that, when they're in that position where I need to defend myself. It's not about defense. It's about having an open conversation.
You can't defend your position. You believe it. There's nothing to defend. When I have discussions with you or really anybody, I never have the idea that I'm here to prove my point. I don't need to prove it. It's my belief. Now, I can be open to perhaps there's some evidence that my belief may need to change, and that is missing, I think, a lot of times. And that is hard as a human being to let go of, I think.
Yeah.
To admit that part of it, but in the end, when you're defending yourself about why you're right instead of explaining why you feel the way you do about something, you
Uh
can't.
huh.
There's just nothing there to debate anymore.
No, exactly. No, it just doesn't. No. All right, let's keep going.
People could be watching your videos. And they don't have to watch the videos. The point is they can, but they usually would just come here. I've been avoiding it because I'm not afraid of Anton LaVey. But the reason why I've been avoiding it is because, one, it's in my book, and two, my experience is mine, and I wasn't really comfortable yet talking about it because it was a really traumatic experience for me. Meeting Anton LaVey was not a fun experience. The way I met him was
I think it would be fucking absolutely amazing to meet that man.
Well, not only that, but I think pretty much everybody in history has said he is like he was a fair, intelligent, charming, talked, friendly. Like no, I don't think. Well, actually, that's a lie. I have read a couple things, but um, I mean, should it be a fun experience for her for what she believes in? I mean, that's like saying I believe fully that the devil exists and God will protect me, and then walking up to the devil and plucking him in the nose. I mean, it shouldn't be comfortable for you. You've already again back to Ziggy. You've already created your defensive space on him. You're going to see him how you want as the enemy, as the adversary. It's already started. That's crazy. Crazy. These things
And
piss me off. Why
and
are we
he
watching
is a
this?
very
I'm
handsome
getting
man, by the
mad.
way. He is a very handsome man. Let me tell you, like I not many men actually look really good bald.
Oh, if he had hair, I think it'd be over.
I mean, I think he coined that look. Like, I mean, there's so many people I know that like have that look, that facial look, bald head, the little goat thing going on.
I do have to admit his left ear kind of freaks me out just a teeny bit. Because his left ear looks like it's been chewed off by something. I'll tell you a story one day about my mom's dreams and involved my left ear and a crab. Don't ask. I'll tell you at some point. Um,
Hey.
and so left is sinister. I think it's always been funny because his left ear has a different shape. You can see it there. It's kind of marked. You can barely see it, but his left ear has got a different shape to it.
Yeah.
I'm like, maybe that's my real father because my left ear's fucked up. Kidding.
was when I started exploring reading his books on Satanism. The famous book Satanism and
The Satanic Bible. She didn't even get the title of the book right. Famous book Satanism. The most famous book he's ever written is called The Satanic Bible. Not Satanism.
It's like Satanism in the Chocolate Factory.
All right, give me a second. I'll be right back. Keep this going.
reading about the Satanic Bible, reading his book, I will admit, absolutely, I was utterly fascinated. I could not put that book down. And the reason why was because I wanted to get into the mind of a Satanist and I wanted to see what his philosophies were. The scary thing about Anton's book is that everything in there really can make a person genuinely agree with nearly every single thing he said. But that's the philosophy. That's how he gets you to be a Satanist. is because it's so convincing on a human level. The problem, though, at the same time still, is that there's
Because
so
it's
much ego in Satanism.
based on human behavior.
And I just don't agree with that. That's the one thing about Satanism that I really don't agree with, is a lot of it is based on entitlement, which is literally false entitlement. But it highlights this so greatly because it goes to the extreme levels of
I don't know if she's
teaching
ever read it,
people,
because it
his
is nothing
disciples,
about entitlement.
that basically you should always, go with your desires, your animalistic desires. But
It's literally
that's
the
not
opposite.
necessarily always a wise decision. It doesn't serve us well if we always go based on our animalistic needs, because we're not animals, we're human beings. And that's the reason why I didn't agree with a lot of his statements too. But as
We
I
are
was
animals,
reading the
honey.
book, aside from that,
Oh my God.
I want to also say I'm not a Satanist. I am a witch. I came out a few months ago as a witch. I like to say I'm a mystic, personally, but it's still the same thing. I don't align myself with Satanism at all whatsoever.
Oh no. She's
But
not
the
a
reason
mystic.
why I
No,
want
not
to talk
allowed.
about it is because of how
No,
that was how I
no.
met Anton LaVey's ghost. That's how I met his spirit. And he's not a ghost, though. He's very, very present. He's very, very ascended
How I met
in
his
the
ghost, he's not a
descended
ghost, though.
world. Anton is a soul that died as a Satanist. Some people say, allegedly, that he tried to save his soul after he died. I really don't care what that was about. The point is he's still a Satanist, and a devout Satanist, even in death, after he died. Now, this is my personal experience,
So
and I
she's
don't
really
want to
admitting that she doesn't
disrespect his
understand or
family,
think or
his
process how soul
generation,
works.
anyone
Like,
like that. But I am going to say that that's the
just-
one biggest reason why I've neglected to make this video, because I'm always afraid on how people are going to respond to this, because I know it's going to be very much hard to believe. But now that I've come out and talked about my 1800 years in hell, I'm a lot more braver now to talk about other things. Hell was the hardest video I ever had to make. Hands down, the hardest video of my life. Out of all the videos I've made, that was the hardest one.
Oh my God.
And I pushed that away for so long, but coming out and talking about it gave me peace in myself, and the support from all of you has given me so much that I cannot thank you enough. And it allowed me a chance to find peace within myself about the process and all of the support. And when people pray for me, when people send me energy, send me love, I feel this energy sometimes. Not all the time, but sometimes.
Dude, she called herself a mystic.
Did she?
She not only called herself a mystic, which pisses me off, because she ain't a damn mystic. She just came out of the closet as a witch a few months ago. What kind of fucking witch is that? The kind of witch that starts with a B? And then goes on to say that Anton is a ghost, but he's not a ghost. Okay, which one is he? Yeah, but he died a Satanist soul, so he's coming back and tried to save his soul as a Satanist, but he was still a Satanist. If he was a Satanist as a soul and then he's no longer with us, that soul is still pure, because the soul... Anyway, whatever.
I remember that part. Oh. So
It's hard for me. Like I don't like to make fun of people. I don't like to... I'm not a confrontational person. I never will be. I'm just not. And I just don't understand why... What does this content have to do with furthering what she's trying to say? What she says she's trying to further. The mediumship. Now you're a witch? When did that happen? And I swear to motherfucking Jesus, Satan, God, H, Christus, Beelzebub, if she says she's a light witch, I quit this podcast. If I hear her say she's a light witch, I'm done. I can't take it. or a demonolatry witch. I don't know. Whatever. I can't. I can't. Not today, Jesus. Not today.
No, it's
It makes my head hurt. It's like my eyes are watering.
This is the point that I'm trying to make, and why we're reacting to it. Right. This is the whole point behind it. It's just the absolute just randomness of everything that she's saying. That it has no coherency to it. It's all over the place. It's almost like this is kind of like, I would say, I think that this is kind of like the direct attack on Satanism is what she's trying to do here.
She's losing touch with reality.
Yeah, exactly. No, I think she's done fucking lost it, but that's an argument for another day. Because the thing is like I go in and I talk about a lot, the difference between Satanism, Luciferianism, right? And those different sects of kind of like the left-hand path. And one of the things that I always make very clear is that LaVeyan Satanism is more philosophically based than it is religiously based. I mean, is there a religious element to it? Yes, there is, of course. Whereas, LaVeyan Satanists believe in kind of like, magic and the working of magic and things like that through, darker powers. For example, the Satanic Temple does not, though they do have their rituals.
With a philosophy.
Exactly. But at the end of the day, the main power of the Satanist comes from oneself, not from Satan. And the actual philosophy, if you actually read the fucking book, is the belief in yourself as your own God.
Which, if you start out in the Christian Bible, that's also completely true. But I'm sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, so, the thing here is,
Jesus was a witch.
She's manipulating the situation and literally saying things that are blatantly just not true.
She's absolutely just immediately contradicting herself. That's the thing that drives me the most nuts. It's like, literally, I'm gonna paraphrase, but the words were, and I'm watching the captions. And Anton LaVey was a ghost and a soul, but he's not a ghost. Like, are you literally making it up as you go?
Definitely, that is exactly what she's doing. Like, if you watch the video through and through, it's like literally like, okay, this is a good idea, so let's talk about it, and then just makes it up as she goes along with it.
Like, I'm never going to say I know about. Maybe she. Rephrase. Rethought. Backtrack. Right. Let's say I do not believe she spent 1,800 years in hell.
And neither do I.
If it's true and she experienced it, then that doesn't change whether it's true or not. And if you wanted to share that experience, and you shared that experience and what you did, in a manner of expression and things that happened, it would be completely different than when you add in all these extra pieces of complete confusion. I would still think it didn't happen. I still wouldn't believe you, but I wouldn't be interested in seeing anything else you had to say. Now I'm interested in hearing what else you have to say, because now you're a witch and a mystic. And that's not your word. You're not allowed to have that. I own it.
Yep. No, exactly. No, you're on point. You're on point.
What is that phrase? And this is going to be totally like inappropriate, but when they came for the witches, and you came for the and then they finally came for you. Like, I didn't give a shit when she was coming after you. And that's your shit. I mean, now she's coming after the mystic witch. I'm kidding, but
better in your house than my house.
Yeah. Oh my God. There's a phrase of that, it's a meme, and it's a very poignant and very meaningful meme, because I believe it comes from not believing Holocaust deniers, I think. And so it's a real reason. So if anybody, hopefully nobody's offended by that and the way I'm joking, because obviously I don't think that's a joke. But it's the idea of this whole thing of, why do you have to share your opinion and your thoughts and your feelings and your experiences in a way that takes everybody else out with it? Like, you can do it without that. And that, to me, is what people would do.
Yep, exactly.
She's ascending to
And
the
it
fifth
really
dimension of
has
consciousness.
immense
Oh, well, she hasn't
support.
found the
It
first
really
yet.
has immense power. And I want to talk about Anton because this will give me more empowerment to come out and talk about it. But the reason why, it's not necessarily for me, it's for you if you are thinking about trying to summon Anton LaVey. My answer to you.
Why would you want to summon Anton LaVey?
Because he's a ghost that's not a ghost.
He's the ghost with the most.
I want to watch Beetlejuice again.
Oh my god! All right, let's keep going.
Don't do it. Anton LaVey came to my home when I was reading his Satanic Bible. When he appeared, I didn't realize it at first. I was so immersed in the book. I really was. I was so fascinated. And I was actually like going, yes, it's true. Yes, it's true. Holy shit, that's true. Because there was a lot of things on the God particle that he talked about Godhood. That is true, which is common in Satanism and in Luciferianism. But there's a lot of power to that truth, because we do have a God particle, but they take it to a dark place, and that's the problem. That's why I don't.
I love how they always say a dark place. What dark place? Enjoying your life, and enjoying the satisfactions of the flesh, and not being guilty for being a human being and having desires outside of what the church says that is appropriate, or enjoying the things the church calls a sin. That's a dark place, because if you actually read the Satanic Bible, it's not dark. It's not, in my opinion, it's not dark. So what is this dark place? What is this fucking obsession with light and dark, and the fact that you need to be afraid of the dark? And why is it every time I pause, her face looks like she's constipated?
But yeah, it does, and she's enjoying it too, the way her eyes look. But the thing, the dark place, that is completely made up from wherever she's coming from. So it's not even that there's nothing to fear about the darkness. We can go into the darkness. We can do all kinds of fun things in the dark. But that's not even a part of it. Like in the frame that she is talking about, if she read it, then she doesn't know how to comprehend English. And I'm not trying to be funny or rude. It's just, or she does, and she's specifically manipulating things to mean what she has, or she's stuck in a frame of reference and she has no idea how to try to experience something through somebody else's perspective. One of those things is happening here, because she can't. And I wouldn't want to attack personally, but it seems like she can't separate what she's already decided has happened and is, it, and just have anybody else have an opinion or an opportunity to be something. I
And
don't get it.
and another thing is that it's automatically kind of throwing out that idea again, that Satanism is a dark thing, it's a bad thing, it's a negative thing. Don't associate with this, don't do this, don't associate with people that do this, and it's like, if you guys want to understand what this is like, I'm going to put it in a context for you so you can unequivocally fully fucking understand this. Okay? So whereas, yes, religion is a choice, but the faith that you feel, the home that you feel inside of your faith is not a choice, I don't think. I think where you feel close enough to, whether it's your God, your deity, your path, right? It's part of you. It is a very deeply and personally ingrained part of you. And to sit there and say that I, as a philosophical Satanist, take these good things to a dark and evil place because I am a philosophical Satanist is the same thing as back in the 1800s, slave owners turning around and saying those people of color are bad people because they're people of color.
Dark.
Do you
Terrible.
fucking get it yet? Do you
I was
fucking get it?
I was literally thinking the same thing, but I didn't want to call it out as at that point. But it literally thinking that same thought, and it's so sad to see people limit themselves in such a way. If you're going to limit yourself in that way, at least do it with the right information first. And if I the best I could hope for, I don't understand the Satanic Bible, and I can't understand the Satanic Bible by simply reading it. I need to read it, attempt it, leave my mind open, and then I need to talk to people about it.
Hmm?
Not to Anton LaVey's Ghost Not Ghost, or anybody else I met in hell in the last 1800 years, where time goes really slow, which is the exact opposite of what it would really be if it was 1800 years. It'd be time goes really fast, but whatever. We're splitting hairs here. But the first thing that I would be looking for in this situation would be to reach out to people who are of that thought process of the left hand path or of Satanism and talk to them about it. Hey, when I read this, this is what I thought about it.
But
What
she
does it
doesn't want any active
No, she
Satanists. Like,
wants views and she
yeah,
wants to keep her people subscribed.
exactly. So the thing is like her on her website, she originally had that if you are an active practicing Satanist or an ex-Satanist, I want to talk to you. And
Yes.
very shortly after I started kind of, going after her, that changed from
X.
an active Satanist to only an ex-Satanist. If you are an ex-Satanist, which would mean that your views are going to in line with what she's already saying, and you're going
Yep.
to be propagating the same bullshit together because it's going to be a confirmation of the crap that she's saying. Which I've seen a lot of these programs, a lot of these Catholic shows and stuff like that bring ex-Satanists on and talk about, their experiences, which is shit out of fucking movies.
Oh yeah, because who are you going to believe the kid who was converted? Oh yeah, let me give you the list of gay people who have been converted to straight people who went right back to being gay when they were out of the spotlight. I mean, it makes no sense to do that. But when you start like that debate would literally start like, I have no intention of changing your mind because I can't change your belief system. What I want you to do is open your mind and leave me alone, and that's why I'm here. So let's talk about it.
Yeah,
It wouldn't
exactly.
work. It wouldn't work.
Exactly. All right, let's keep going.
She makes me mad.
Believe in Satanism because they take the God particle to a dark place, where my motivation is to a light, to a positive, to a loving place, to a
There it is. There it is. Satanism, Satanists, Luciferians, bad. Me, light, love, and happiness. And apparently, light, positive, loving place to a
neutral place at the same
neutral place. Neutral means that you balance yourself in between both sides. I'm sorry, you don't do that. You don't do that. Melinda, you do not do that. You do not balance yourself on both sides.
She's balanced between the pink light and the yellow light. They're both bright.
Just fly into it. Fly into the blue one. Fuck's sake. Oh, here we go.
Same time. Anton LaVey ended up starting to pop up in my mind. I started seeing him in my head more and more as I was reading throughout the weeks. It took me a little while to get through the book, but I started seeing him in my third eye, as if he was in my room. And then eventually, I astral projected, and there
I astral projected. I'm sorry. She did say astral, but apparently her pronunciation, Google grabbed it as astral.
I was.
I want to hear what it comes up when she says
in my room. And I had suddenly found myself in my room, and I astral projected, and this was at the same time while I'm reading. I ended up finding myself literally in.
For those that don't know, if you notice, there's a jump cut right there, right? Which means there's takes in this. There are takes, which means she's going into it, she's reading something, and then making a take on it, right? So that's what's happening. Which means whatever it was that came up didn't work and was redone. Anyway, keep them entertained. Give me a second.
It hurts.
Requires you to talk.
Well, I have
Give
to
your
hear it
opinions.
first.
Well, no.
Or are you
Well,
leaving it paused?
yeah, I'm leaving it paused for right now. I'll be right back.
So I guess I can talk about astral projection.
Do it.
So for me, if you are seeing one said Anton LaVey in your third eye, there should be no purpose of astral projecting, considering in most is appropriate in that term. In most energy, spiritual religions that believe in astral projection, happen through your third eye. Like that's how that works. So my assumption at this point is either she's confused or she's high. Not that there's anything wrong with that if that's what she did do. But something is wrong with this conversation. Something is missing, or is either being withheld from the conversation. But if you hear just in the last couple of minutes how many times we've repeated astral projection. I astral projected. There was an astral projection. I saw him and I astral projected. I mean, that's not the purpose of that process. And again, I recognize that that's my own take on projection to the astral plane, and it may not be true for everybody, but maybe she did. Maybe Anton LaVey came to her and astral projected and is trying to change her. I don't know. Um, but the end all be all is for me, soul or no soul, when people pass over, there is still a connection there, whether the soul needs to grow. I mean, it's part of a perfect whole at some point, right? As I think all are, then he wouldn't be able to be there for her to interact with, So if all of this is true, in my frame of reference, I would assume that he has a message for her that she needs to hear, and she is closing herself off to it. That would be best case scenario. So the idea of astral projection is using your connection to where not necessarily where souls reside, but where there is a place where we can open our eyes internally and contact and work with spirit, deity, souls, departed, not yet born, all of those things. And the idea really is to grow and to find things out and to learn more things. And again, best case scenario at this point would be she is absolutely denying her ability to learn something out of this. And whether there's some inkling that maybe she is, and perhaps it doesn't make for a good YouTube video. I don't know. I will say, as far as the jump cuts themselves, those don't really bother me. Yes, it does mean that there's something in between. But until I knew that that was a specific issue, I couldn't, that's not something I would personally address. Um, but yeah, so really, and you can't, it is really hard to pick apart somebody else and what their specific belief is on something, because I think and I do believe in some validity. So as a uh in an omnist manner, meaning believing that all gods exist to the people who believe in them, you know it's hard to say what's right and what isn't, but what we can clearly see through the discussion is that it doesn't make sense. Like, it's not consistent, it's not clear. uh the purpose, it's like looking for when you're trying to solve a crime, there's no motive. So what's the motive that she is falling for? If she is looking at moving things towards a light area and bringing things lighter to separate from the dark, then she's missing the boat on that too, because there's a message there. I don't know. I just find it unfortunate, really, to have the even if it's the opportunity is real and it's there to shirk it off and not be able to actually even try to see something through somebody else's perspective. That's terrifying to me. I would hate that about myself. I don't know though if there's any point to change it or push it.
Change or push what?
I
Her
was just
perspective?
Yeah, I was just kind of pointing out, the repetition of astral projection. Yeah, we get it. You astral project. Woohoo, have a cookie. But
Right.
the way that she talks and has talked in her other videos and things that she said would lead me to believe that if somebody is popping up in her third eye, which technically would already be on the astral plane, there's no need to project there because, you're there.
Yep.
Um, then you should be open enough to have the message that is coming to you, and you're completely closing it off, so you have no chance. So she's literally doing the opposite of what she says she's trying to do again. And that's the thing that's frustrating at this moment in time because there will be something else in like 3 minutes.
Well, here we go. Let's keep going.
In my room, sitting on the astral realm at the same time while I was awake, talking to Anton LaVey. That was a very weird experience because something just didn't feel right. Don't get me wrong, when I met him, I was very honored to meet him. I was, because the guy was famous. He was a world-renowned Satanist. He was the guy who created it. And I know that sounds weird to some people, especially maybe people who are completely against it. And I am against it. But I also believe in...
And then again,
there's some honesty.
Well, it's honesty, but it's still something that I think that, shouldn't be, perpetuated. I mean,
well, you can't go from honoring the guy to you're not honored to meet somebody that you're against. I mean, that's not how that works, first of
exactly.
all. But
exactly. That's the point that I'm trying to make. Like you can't be honored and then also be against it, what he created. It's let's just fuck it. Let's just keep going.
in treating people with respect regardless of what they believe in.
I fucking love that. Treating people with respect regardless. Bitch, you don't fucking do that. I do that.
Not even
you don't fucking respect anybody that doesn't kiss your fucking ass and lick your fucking toes. Okay? Those are the fucking people you respect that have their head so far up your fucking ass that you don't know where you fucking end and they start. Like, that pisses me off, regardless of what they believe in. Oh.
I don't think she realized the difference between having an opinion about something and respecting it.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
I mean, that's two different things.
Baby girl. I'm not always perfect in practicing that motto, but I try. Anton was very respectable when he was in my room. But over time, as he was talking to me, I couldn't help but notice he kept looking at me up and down. It was really weird.
If she spends 1,800 years with Anton LaVey, again, I'm done again. I'll be done again.
I mean, I'm going to be honest. Okay, so her using her hell situation, so her 1,800 years in hell, right? And acting like a rape victim coming out of hell, out of her hell, being apparently she was raped in hell. I think is completely disrespectful to women that have actually gone through those kind of traumatic experiences, to sit there and be trying to play that fucking card in a fantasy. And I stopped before I got to this part the first time I watched this, so we're going into new territory even for me, and I just feel like it's gonna go that way. It's going that direction. Even Rook fucking called it. Apparently, every single demonic entity or evil entity she runs into just wants to fucking have sexual intercourse with her. So,
I mean, I'll
here we
be
go.
honest. I don't think Anton LaVey has anything to say to her, and if he did, it was a message she needed to hear, and she left it because she's not telling us what he said. You're making a video about it, then tell us what he said.
That's another thing.
What was the
Exactly.
content?
It's like I talked to him and I talked to him. Well, what did you talk about? What was said? Right? What information did he give you?
And I tried to ignore it, and I would talk to him about certain things in his book that I was
About certain things. It was in his book, but nothing specific because I never actually talked to him.
a little confused about, and he would explain it very well. He was very helpful, I will admit that. He was very chill, as some people, mediums, psychics, even Satanists who have met him in his spirit world, I'm sure that they would explain or
Satanists wouldn't talk about meeting Anton LaVey in the spirit world. If you knew anything about Satanists, you would know that that's true. But you don't know anything about Satanists, and you're making up this shit as you go along and pulling it out of your fucking ass.
describe him in that same manner. But the problem is that eventually it got very uncomfortable because as he was talking to me, I was sitting on my bed and he kept looking behind me. And I would look behind me, and I was very present in this experience on the astral realm. And I kept looking behind me, and I didn't see anybody. But he kept talking to me, and then he would move.
I'm just looking at Mystic. Mystic's gonna fucking have a goddamn aneurysm.
It does hurt. I mean, it causes physical brain pain.
It does. It does.
Move his eyes just a little bit, looking up at me. Like I would be looking at you, and then I'd look up. You see the difference there? And
Was it up or behind or down?
I noticed this,
Right?
and that rang red bells to me, and I kept thinking over and over, is it
Red bells. I've never heard of red bells before. Have you heard of red bells?
I don't know why I thought red balls, but on the back of a
They
truck
rang
hanging
red
down.
balls.
Like I don't. The more and more I watch it, like the more and more I'm like, I don't want to make fun of disabled people. That's
Jesus Christ. Oh,
I'm just
Gracie
not
makes
that
my
kind of
head
a
hurt.
person. But you're doing it to yourself.
Uh-huh.
It's hard not to when it's in front of you to kind of react to the things, and I find myself starting picking out things that I would never make fun of on anybody else. But when you put it all in context of what she's trying to do and what the purpose is, I'm like, what is what's the purpose? Why? What is the end result of this discussion?
Mm-hmm. No, wait. Let's keep it going. My goal is to actually watch one of her videos all the way through to see if we can make it. This is a 25-minute video. We've got 15 minutes left, so let's see if we can actually do it.
a demon
Hit the
behind
play
me?
button.
Who's behind me? And I know demons can go invisible. I know other entities can go invisible. I know devils can go invisible. So I was very concerned about that. And I kept looking behind me, and I was like,
But she was so comfortable.
why are you looking behind me? And he said, I'm not. I'm looking at you. He's very, very smooth about it, but I knew it was suspicious. Eventually, he left. And he said, if you have any more questions, you just let me know. I appreciate you being open-minded. I was like, okay. But just, can we be real about one thing? And he said, sure. I said, no demons come to my home. You understand that? And he said, of course. I was like, so you're a Satanist, but you...
There's a jump cut. Did you see the jump cut? Did you catch it? She's really good at hiding those jump cuts. I catch them. There was a jump right there. Watch. Let's go
That might
back.
be the Botox.
Watch. Here we go. Watch for it.
Can we be real
I saw
about
both,
one
two of
thing? And
them.
he said, sure. I said, no demons come to my home. You understand that? And he said, of course. I was like, so you're
There it is. You see how the head just kind of quick just went, bah!
There it is again.
Yeah.
I need to hear the next phrase. Stop. I need to hear it.
All right, let's
You're
go.
a Satanist, but you don't believe in demons? He's like, no, I believe in demons, but I don't worship demons. He said he didn't worship. I noticed that too. Eventually he left, and then I went back to my body. But this was like very fast. Like these experiences seem
I'm gonna need something stronger.
I am too. I don't even know where to begin with that one.
You know what it almost seems like? I'm just gonna throw this out there, and I may be completely wrong. I'm not, but I may be completely wrong. I think, completely random thought, she seems to be starting to build things into her video to start aligning her to a place where she is able to have a conversation that's more appropriate about this without looking like a fucking douchehead.
Does seem
She's
that way,
she's
doesn't it?
she's oh, you mean to tell me you don't believe in demons? Why, yes, I do, young lady. I believe in demons. I just don't worship them. What the fuck? I mean, my head hurts. It really does. Though. I'm getting a headache. Ugh. She is. This is classic manipulative relationship behavior. And whether her relationship is with is a true type of relationship with either her followers or the relationship that she has with you, as far as the interactions back and forth that have existed, whether it's through her people or her people, her people. She is putting things in place to allow her to not look like an idiot if in fact she was proven wrong. I know, because they do it at work all the time. Like, "Oh, yeah, that was good. I remember reading about that." "No, yeah, no, I had no clue. Thank you for making me look smart. I'm glad you're one of my employees because you make me look good, and I like that." But that's I mean, it's oh my god, that's classic. Oh.
Getting batteries. Oh, motherfucker.
Uh-huh.
I put my arm down the wrong way, and oh boy, did it hurt because it hit right on the corner.
Excuse me.
Oh, my fucking. All right, let's keep going.
slow when they happen, but then when they're done, it's like seconds only went by. Long story short, because this can get long, and that's why I wrote it in my book, Demon Dealer. I ended up in an experience when I was with my spirit guides in this dream state. And eventually, a lot of my guides, including the beloved that I was with at the time, I was in a relationship, a very serious relationship with a spirit named Hunter at the time. And when I was with him, he was always present for me. He helped me heal after my.
You want to take this one?
I don't know if I can. First of all, dream state is not the same as astral travel, just for anybody who's wondering. So which one is it? Second of all, nice plug on Demon Dealer again. Liked that. The little throw in there. That was pretty good. And I feel
Can we
really
get
bad for Hunter.
Like, can we get to the meat and potatoes?
I
A
feel
very
really, really
serious
bad for
relationship
Hunter.
with a spirit. Oh.
You know what oh god, that's funny. What is it? A Scary Movie with Tori Spelling where the spirit they have their thing and gave her crabs Because that's what I'm picturing at the moment. I'm sorry. It's not appropriate. It doesn't match. This isn't fair. She can't defend herself, but that's all I can think of right now.
No, I'm sorry. I have given her ample opportunity to defend herself. I have asked her several times through
I'm gonna
comments
cry.
directly on her videos, DMs, emails, come and debate me. She has not answered me at all. So, you know what? Fuck her. It's her own goddamn fault. She wants to defend herself. She is more than welcome on coming to defend herself on the podcast. That's her choice.
I don't
Just
even
saying.
want her. Like for me, it's like not even defend herself. I'd like to just hear, for once, an unabridged discussion about her way of thinking that's not filled with how everybody has done her wrong and how dark is bad, light is good. Just
I think
a
there's a
talk.
lot of points here. This is what I think. I think when she's making her videos, there's a lot of points that like she fucks up on, and then that's where you get the jump cuts, right? So she starts to fuck up on something,
Mhm.
she cuts it out, she redoes it, redoes that set, and gets the point across. And I think the reason why, for example, somebody like me, like she's not willing to debate or talk to somebody like me, is because she knows I'm going to record it as well. And anybody that's watched my videos knows I don't edit my videos. I fuck up on it. I fuck up on it. I upload exactly what happens. And that is just so people know that you are getting like the full fucking context of who it is that I am and what it is that I think.
Yeah, I mean, I
You
use
know,
jump cuts and editing a lot, and I don't necessarily see. And I think I said that you maybe stepped away. I have no
I've
problem with
look,
it,
I understand you
and I know
using
you
it.
don't either. I'm not saying that you do.
You know,
But my thing is with her.
right.
Um, when you trail all the pieces together, from what I get out of this and what I'm just feeling from my demon husband. Sorry, Rook. I have a demon husband. I forgot his name though, because I can't remember it on the other side. And from what I've learned from him is that this is bullshit. Right? Because when you string all the pieces together of it, what it comes down to is when you have a conversation, and I suffer from this problem. It's one of the reasons why I don't really stream too much because my thoughts don't match up with how the way that I talk, and it doesn't always come out the way I want it to. I can't always find the right words, but I don't care because I know what I'm talking about is true to me. I don't need to edit those pieces out, right? They have, because I'm not trying to make it up as I go. And when you string all the things together that she's doing, that's when you get this real situation because she's going to look stupid, and that's what she's afraid of. She's afraid of looking stupid. And you can't edit it when you're having a joint conversation like you said. And that's why, to me, again, jump cuts, edits, they don't bother me, but when you string all of it together, I think it's coming from a place that she is terrified of being actually live and with you or anybody at this point that's different enough to where she's not going to be able to respond and say, "Wow, didn't think about that." If she ever That's the thing she can't say.
The reason,
"Wow, I
so
didn't think
one
about
of the
that."
things I wanted to point out, the reason I don't do jump cuts in most of my videos, there are some that I've done some. But the reason I don't do jump cuts in the most of my videos is because of the fact that I am calling out other people. I am criticizing other people and what they're doing. Because so for example, when she made her first comment about my comments on the video dealing with sorry, I'm ordering soap.
Ooh, I make soap.
No, I need like it's called jabon neutro, like neutral soap. There's nothing in it.
Oh, I make
Um
whiskey soap. I don't think that'll work for your
yeah,
arm.
no, I don't think that'll work either. Um but so the thing is she mentioned, she said that, oh well, it was super edited. I literally responded in the comments and I said I didn't edit anything. I went from the beginning of your video to about the middle of your video, and that's what I reacted to, and absolutely nothing was edited. It went straight through. Any editing or jump cuts that were in that video were done by you, not by me. So, it's one of those things that's why I don't edit my videos. Like I might
Fair.
edit the sound a little bit, stuff like that, but when I do a reaction, it is straight through, unedited, uncut, as I recorded it. And the reason I do that is specifically for that
He is
reason. So
incredibly
people like her,
uninformed.
exactly, can't turn around and say, well, he edited the shit out of it. No, I didn't. I went from fucking point A to point fucking B in a straight goddamn line. That's what I did.
You know what?
You know,
Rook and I have been doing because I edit heavily, and I know you're not talking about the same thing, so I'm not assuming that. But I'm just saying what we ended up doing, and this has actually been kind of fun. We do a lot of edits, and then we just add them at the end as outtakes, so that all the information is still there.
Yep.
It's hilarious, especially when he called me fat the other day.
Yeah, if I was doing like normal videos, like where I was just talking about like the left-hand path, or I'm just talking about Baphomet, then I'll do it that way. Like I'll throw some
Yeah.
edits in there, you know. But if I'm reacting to somebody, it's straight through uncut.
Yeah, you throw in all the other stuff that she does, though, and that really just knocks it
A
down a
little
level
painkiller.
to. And what are you doing?
What's who doing?
I mean, don't do it live then. Do a recorded video, and if you mess up, restart it and do one whole way through, if that's the case, or script it if you want to
Yeah, I mean,
have all your
so
thoughts together and write it down.
what I'll do if I do like a video, for example, about like demons and stuff like that. When I did my demon video, like what is a demon, right? It wasn't necessarily scripted, but I did a heavy amount of research prior to doing that video, and then gave all of my sources. Right. So here's the thing. Another thing that irritates me about her is when she starts talking about shit. Right. How did that tat go? A tat went good, man. It looks good. I fucking like it.
Yeah, and thanks for the compliment. I need more of those. Since my husband called me fat and Malice made comments about me looking trashy on
but that
podcast.
you since changed that. You're not wearing your dad hat anymore.
Yeah, I'm actually taking a bath before we go live. You're welcome.
The thing is, it's like it's just I may not, script something, but I'll do a lot of research on it, and I give all of my sources. The thing with her is her sources are spirits.
Which could be a thing.
I mean, yeah, duh, it could be a thing, but like,
but Anton LaVey did not come to you. I don't think he gives a shit about you or your any. I'm not saying
it's like when I talk about fucking Baphomet talking through me, right?
I know.
When I talk about Baphomet, I feel so fucking dumb doing that, even though I fully believe it. But I'll say I do. I feel fucking stupid and crazy as shit telling you motherfuckers this.
See, I wouldn't. I don't. That's interesting to me. I wouldn't have assumed that. Now, if you told me you came back tomorrow and you were in bed with him multiple times over 1,800 years with him and his girlfriend, that would be a problem. I might question that a little bit.
So it's just one of those things, man. It's just like, but the thing is, I'm not used to shit like that happening to me. I'm not sure how to take it. I'm not sure. Like, I mean, there's a part of me that says like, yeah, dude, hey, maybe you're just fucking crazy. Right? Maybe you need medication. But the thing is, like, when you listen to her talk, it is so absolute. You know what I mean?
It's
an
so energy succubus for real. Like, it takes everything out of you.
Yeah, it does. Like, to try to process everything. Might need a checkup? What do you mean a checkup? You need a fucking checkup? What are you talking about?
We're not talking about the clap today. That was yesterday.
Exactly.
My rape, he helped me heal from so many things.
Well, that was today.
And he was the paramount of everything for me. He was everything. LaVey knew this. The thing about it is, after Anton left my room, I remember specifically finding myself in a dream, eventually not that long after. And Anton attempted to seduce me with power. And he tried to get me to join his allegiance in Satanism. And whether people believe this or not, really, frankly, I don't care.
I don't fucking believe you. And you should fucking care. Because you're a goddamn fucking liar is what you are. You're a fucking liar. You are
Oh,
a
God.
liar. Fuck.
My God. How did, when he left,
A
she
horse
went
farm
into
has less horse shit than you do.
when he left in a dream state, but you went into a dream, but you were in a dream state while you were astral traveling. I am confused.
No, and even the comment, if people don't believe this, I don't care.
Well,
We're
I
gonna
don't
hear Rook in the
believe
background.
this, and frankly, I don't care.
That's
So
exactly what a
confused.
fucking liar is gonna say. A liar is gonna say, "Well, I don't care if you believe me or not because it's true." Well, if
Yeah.
it's the truth, then you do care about whether or not people believe you. You do want people to believe you because it is the truth.
And I doubt, and I don't know Anton LaVey. I mean, I'm not a Satanist.
Neither do I. Never met the motherfucker.
However, I doubt he's coming to LFM in the astral plane to get you to join his allegiance. Like, I don't think that's a
And
thing.
his allegiance in Satanism. Okay, the motherfucker founded the Church of Satan. Doesn't it make more sense? Wouldn't it make more sense to like build on your lie to actually say he wanted you to join the Church of Satan? But you can't say that because, see, the Church of Satan has been known to call people out, and the last thing she wants is the Church of Satan to fucking call her out.
Or maybe that's what she really wants, because then she can. No, she wouldn't be able to handle it.
No, she wouldn't.
But
If the Church of Satan came after her, like, see, the thing is to see, the Church of Satan isn't as active as the Satanic Temple, but the thing is when they go after somebody, boy, do they fucking go after somebody. Like, and they're very elegant about it. Elegant and eloquent. So, all right, let's keep the laughs rolling, shall we?
It's my experience, it's my testimony, and it's the truth. Anton
My experience, it's my testimony, and it's the truth. You're full of shit.
LaVey
wouldn't
was
feel
not
as
a
bad if she would have said,
philosophical
and it's my truth.
Satanist. He was a true Satanist
It is
that
not the
worshipped
truth.
the devil.
No, he wasn't. I have been doing this shit for over 20 fucking years. 20 years. 20 fucking years. I have read that book page to page, cover to cover. I can't even tell you how many times. Anton LaVey will be the last person to tell you to worship the devil.
Because then you wouldn't be worshiping yourself and elevating yourself to that status.
Exactly. Thank you.
And I don't know anything about it, and I knew that. Because I actually did read the Bible. The Satanic Bible.
Lying piece of shit. Misrepresenting an entire fucking religion, faith, and culture.
He's coming to her now.
For fucking views. What the fuck is wrong with you? Like, I really want to know. I hope you see this video, Linda. I really, Linda, Melinda, whatever the fuck your goddamn name is. I hope you fucking see this video. And I want to know what the fuck is wrong with you. Mr. Malice is asking you, what the fuck is wrong with you? Because honestly, I think you need some fucking medication. That's what I think you fucking need.
I'm just here for the comments.
You hateful, spiteful, fucking creature, you. You disgusting creature.
By the way, she's a human, not an animal. Forgot to mention that earlier.
Yeah, I mean, that's why I said creature. I didn't say animal. You can be a human and still be a creature.
In fact, from what I do recall, I actually one time read an article where Anton LaVey confessed to one of Charles Manson's family members. I think it was Susan Atkins. And apparently she had shared in one of her testimonies that Anton LaVey actually confessed to her in private that he was actually a literal Satanist that believed and worshipped Satan. He believed and
She's a great
worshipped the
source.
devils. He worked with them. Susan confessed this at one point. I obviously am not in support of the Charles Manson family, but I couldn't help but realize that that was quite remarkable, that confirmed it when I
I really just love the fact that she keeps drawing so many parallels with Anton LaVey and serial killers.
I just can't believe she's using Susan Atkinson as the source of this information. I mean, it's a little shaky, I think. We can call it that, right? That's a little shaky. I don't think
Yeah, it
I'd
is.
put that up there with A+
Yeah, and
resource
look,
and peer-reviewed
chat.
journals.
I want everybody. If you're listening to this, if you're watching this on YouTube, if you're listening to this on the pre-recorded, if you're watching this live, I want you to notice something right now. I'm not calling her out on that because that I don't know. I don't know if that's a thing. I have to look that up. I don't know if Susan from the Manson family actually came out and said that Anton LaVey worshiped devils. I don't know that. I'm not going to sit here and I'm not going to call that out because I don't fucking know. I don't
do
know.
know there's a connection to Susan Atkinson. That's all I know about that part because I've followed that a lot on one of the.
I know that there's a connection. I don't know if it was
crime. I
ever
just don't
like
know
she
what it
actually
is.
ever confessed that he said that. Susan Atkins was diagnosed with bipolar and mild schizophrenic. Sure, that can be trusted. Evildoer in with the facts as always. How's it going, my friend?
Ay.
came across that actually last night right before I made this video. And I wasn't planning that because I was just looking up Charles Manson for other research, for other works, but based in regards to satanic killings and killings in general and demons. But the point
Satanic killings. See, it's fucking propaganda like that makes life dangerous for me, you dumbass. How dare you try to divulge back into the satanic panic? How dare you try to divulge us back into the satanic panic? Do you have any idea what happened to people like me during that time period?
West Memphis 3, one of my
Exactly.
favorite stories. Tragedies, really.
The absolute unmeasurable amount of fucking ignorance. Unsurmountable with this person. Let's get pissed off a little bit more, shall we?
Point is that correlation was very loud to me. It validated what I had experienced with Anton. Now, not like I needed validation, but it just gave me more, obviously. What happened in this dream with Anton, basically, straight up, he put me in a situation where I was surrounded by what seemed like 10, 15 demons. They looked like men, some of them, but I knew they weren't men. These were demonic entities.
She just said, like, literally just said that she didn't know. She told him that no demons are allowed here. You understand that, right? So then how can there now be 10 or 15?
And so Evildoer has come out and he said that, and there is no info on Susan Atkins' testimonies. So what she is saying is hearsay at best.
Which would make sense because I paid a lot of attention to that and I've never heard of anything. I just know that there was a connection at some point. But there was also a connection with her and what's that? Was it the Black Dahlia? One of them. I don't remember anymore. One of the other ones. No, wait, that was way before. I don't know where that came from. I was listening to that podcast last night. But it's one of the prominent female actresses, and I
Hold on a
cannot
second.
remember it for
My
life.
hope's here. My hope's here. My soap's here. My hope.
Your hope.
I'll be right back.
Please let me go to the door and pick up my hope. I think, yeah, and I don't know that I could ever say that I really studied them, but I was a really weird kid that like got my dad to buy me a typewriter just so I could write reports on serial killers because I'm weird like that. But uh, not much of a researcher or studier of them, other than just like I'm really interested in hearing about it. So that's interesting to know. Um, you know, the just even without that, like even let's say it's written down on paper and ever in public, it's still that just doesn't make any sense. Like I don't get what is the point of changing a story this much? It's insane. Like like I don't get it. I don't get it. Yeah, I would love to have a hope delivery service. Yeah, and what's even more interesting to me is when you have a like serial killers that aren't psychotic. Like, they're a product of um social derangement disorders or, you know, um it's just insane. Sociopaths, that's the word I was looking for. That have developed into something like that's just terrifying to me. But it's like it's kind of like I don't know, maybe that's more of what this is with her. Maybe it's a sociopathic issue of her developing into something. uh it's almost like a compulsion to say this stuff to get whatever it is. I don't know. I can't see what she's getting out of this other than money from books and subscribers, but there has to be something else. I don't know. I mean, money is a pretty heavy driver, but would that drive you to continue on, like literally in one video, 25 minutes long, where we're only 15 minutes in, to have this many things that you
Hung.
directly contradict yourself on, let alone anything else? Like it's whoa. Glad you mentioned that. Jilted lover wanting revenge. So yeah, there's a whole story about that. Not even the story about the demon lover hunter, you see. Th- There, and I don't know who it is, and I'm not going to call it out because I would say the name wrong, but if you search for reaction videos, and there are other people that have made parodies of her, um, and they are like, it's really creepy. It's There's one where it's got video or copies of what supposedly are her voicemails and things that she's left for somebody that she used to date. It's crazy. Like,
I have to
but
find that.
yeah, I think I have it in my liked videos. Um, but when you go back through and you look at it and it's just like she is developing some type of sociopathic response in all of this, I think. Um,
Hi, Mom.
yeah, this is weird. It is weird. It's weird. It's
All
almost
right,
midnight.
let's keep it going. I want to actually finish one of her videos.
And he
You
was
got 10
trying to
minutes.
get me to join
Fast
him
forward.
with to be in allegiance with him, and I said no. He kept trying, and I said no. And it wasn't necessarily that he was trying, like begging. He was just trying to persuade me with power, with greed, with lust, with money, with whatever I could have. My wish could be granted, all that jazz. It was ridiculous, honestly, because I knew it was bullshit. And I told him, I said, that's not going to happen, Anton. It's not going to happen. And it's no. But now, I'm not afraid of him. I've whooped his ass before in several instances in other realms, and he knows I don't play around. I will.
I can't. We're not gonna make it to the end of this.
Did she literally just say I whooped his
She
ass?
just did.
Oh my god. It's like that comment in the demon terror fucking video. Like fucking they know that I'm a demonologist, so they don't fuck with me. It's like, wait, what? Wait, what? Demons don't fuck with you because you're a demonologist, because you study demons?
I
Like,
believe that's the Christian
did you
church
not
there.
understand what a fucking demonologist is? Demonology is the study of demons. A demonologist is a person that studies demons. It gives you no magical fucking powers over demons.
I thought she was a demonolatrist. An astral exorcist.
I think she's those things too.
And now she's a LaVey ass kickerist. Dude, I've never
I whooped his ass in other. It's always other realms. Oh my
I'd like a full report on my desk in the morning, please.
god.
I will never let him do what he did to me before. Again.
Now what did he do? He did apparently he did something that she hasn't mentioned within the first fucking 16 minutes of the goddamn video. Again. Was he the one that sent you to hell? And why do you look constipated again?
My brain is becoming constipated.
I've ascended in my abilities as a medium, as a psychic, and yes, in my godhood. So
wow. How very satanic of you.
She's Satan. I was gonna say she's Satanist. It's working. She doesn't even know it.
I've been here all like 5 minutes and my brain hurts.
Dude, he's been making me watch this since the beginning. It's bullshit. I want payment. I deserve a salary for this.
I think anybody that has to watch this whole video deserves some type of payment.
I'll take payment.
So
and Tylenol.
Satanists would agree with that, and that's what I also believe. So some people always say, oh, that makes you a Satanist. No, I'm not a Satanist because I don't work with demons and I don't agree with Satanism.
Neither do Satanists.
Dumbass! Satanism is the literal worship of yourself as your own fucking god, you dumb fuck. I am. I fucking am. Because I have called her out on this shit before. I have said that you've lumped Luciferians in with fucking Satanism. I'm not saying one is bad and one isn't, but they're different. Satanism is very ill-named because it has very little to actually dealing with Satan. Yes. Is it mentioned? Of course it's mentioned. It's called fucking Satanism. Like, that's the argument that fucking, like, everybody brings to me. Like, they say, have you read the Satanic Bible? There's rituals in there where they're fucking worshiping Satan. No shit, dumbass. It's called Satanism for a fucking reason. But the actual belief system, the actual theology within the philosophy of the book is the worship of yourself as your own God, to be able to fully reach new levels and heights of enlightenment and ability through yourself, not through the fucking devil.
It would have been more aptly named Christian devil Hatanism. If you really want to go that far.
That doesn't sound as cool. Luciferianism is the actual worship of Lucifer as an entity, as like the anti-god, basically.
Which is also not Satan, if anybody ever wondered.
Yeah. So to sit there and perpetuate the idea that actual Satanism, you're fucking, you don't even have the context of the words right. You're not using the labels correctly. How can anybody take you seriously?
Oh my God. Okay.
I'm so close to just beating myself in the head with my vape. Like, honestly, like that's the point that I'm at.
Yeah, if that's a drag, you'll hurt yourself. So
It
I
is a
wouldn't.
drag.
Those things are a beast. Look, if I have to go outside at night in a bad area, I do the key thing and I grab mine like this, ready to smack. Shit'll hurt.
Yeah, these things are always fucking heavy duty. God. Most people won't know that. Well, that's why I make these videos, Evil. That's why I do this. Oh my God, here we go. Here we go.
Because
All
she
right,
thinks she knows. That's the problem.
Yeah, exactly. All right, let's keep
And what did I fail at?
at 9
I'm good
minutes.
at that.
But I do believe and understand and know without a doubt that we have God particle, we have God energy, and we can become our own God. Because there are gods in the universe. There's Shiva, Anubis, many others. Even Jesus.
Yeah, if I'm not mistaken, Anubis is a left-hand path god. Not mistaken.
She's probably thinking of the Egyptian cat head god.
They're like the god of the dead through the Egyptian.
Uh-huh. That guardian of the underworld.
Yeah, it's a left-hand path god.
She did say Anubis.
It's a left-hand path god, dumbass.
Even Jesus.
Jesus.
Even Jesus.
Yes, she did say Anubis.
Jesus is a witch.
Thank you, evildoer. Yes, so Anubis is a left-hand path god. You just shat in your own fucking cereal. You just shat your Cocoa Puffs.
The god of death. I actually like the Egyptian pantheon. I might do that. But oh no, I can't do it. No. Can't mix those pantheons.
Jesus Christ became.
Jesus Christ never actually existed. No proof that Jesus Christ existed. No proof that really anything ever existed. But the thing is the claim that the church makes is that Jesus Christ was an actual human being that walked the earth. And as such, there is no proof that verifies that in any area of history where he supposedly was, no historian has ever written anything in regards to a prophet or Jesus existing or even walking the areas that the Bible claims that Jesus did.
You know he accosted and seduced her on the astral realm now. Come on. We all know that. Sorry, go ahead. I can't even sit up straight anymore.
So I just think it's funny when these fuckers, she's not the only one. I think it's funny when these fuckers come out, it's like, well, I work with Jesus Christ. Like when anybody in the fucking pagan community, I'm sorry, like with all due respect, when you come to me and say, I work with Jesus Christ, the only fucking thing I can do is fucking laugh at you. Like that is it. Like that's the only fucking thing I'm going to do is goddamn laugh at you. Like, you do you. If you feel like you're talking to Jesus Christ, then rock the fuck on. But it's not going to stop me from laughing my ass all the way back to wherever it is the fuck I came from. I work with Jesus Christ.
I think I'm just a little too humanistic.
And I'm the Pillsbury Doughboy. Woohoo!
Well, and I can believe in the Pillsbury Doughboy too. If that's what it takes for your visual to connect, you go you.
Look, this is where I think you and I differ, Mystic, and it's okay. It's okay that we differ on this, but I do believe substantially in the fact that there is a necessity for historical value, right? And now that understandably, I know what you're going to say, who provides the historical value? Where does the historical value come from? Yada, yada, yada.
My thing is the difference isn't that me and you disagree on that belief, because I agree with you. I just don't think there's a lot of humans that can understand it, so they have to go with what they know. They're just not there yet. And I don't think they're going to be for a long time. I
Yes, that's
definitely believe in
true.
historical value. There's no doubt. But look, I'd rather them do Jesus Christ than Anton LaVey in an astral realm that doesn't exist. If that's what gets you there, if that's what floats your boat, figure something out. And I agree with you. I'd probably laugh inside, but I definitely agree with the historical value part with you completely. I just human beings are dumb. I mean,
My fucking mother. No, I don't. So you're not going back where you came from.
I love it.
For those listening, that is my actual mother making that comment.
That would be really weird if there was some random person named Mother of Malice that just like came in here and said stuff. So I'm really glad she got that name and not somebody else, because that'd have been creepy as yeah,
Yeah.
just creepy.
Oh my
Okay.
God. All right, here we go. Let's keep going.
Became his own God, whether you believe it or not.
Fuck! You just contradicted the whole fucking Bible.
I'm gonna cry.
You just contradicted the whole basis of the existence of Christ.
You know, I know she said she's a mystic, which I have a problem with, and a witch, which I have a problem with, and an astral executioner. No, not an executioner. Astral, what is it?
Exorcist.
Extravaganza. I'm done. My brain's done.
Oh my God. Wait, did I
What?
leave it? I did leave it. No, hold on. We gotta go back to it. Hold on a second.
What was it? She's a something. She's always say. Has she ever said what she actually believes?
No, she has never actually said what she actually believes. It's just the
Propagandist.
random
Oh, I
fucking.
love it.
Oh my
That was a good
God.
one.
How the fuck did Jesus become a fucking God? I don't know, dude. I don't fucking know.
The Father, the Son, and the Holy. Wait a minute, that doesn't work either. Huh.
God.
Became his own
Hey,
God,
puppy.
whether you believe it or not.
And I love it. Jesus became his own God, whether you believe it or not. It doesn't matter what you believe, because what I'm saying is fucking true. Well, Ziggy, I think you need to take care of that now, don't you?
There is not enough whiskey on the planet to not be too sober for this.
I agree with that statement. Oh my God.
My perpetual face is making my cheeks hurt. Like, it actually hurts.
But that's the thing. Is like, I don't care what you believe. It doesn't, whether you believe it or not, because what I
still like her
say
hair.
is fucking fact. Fuck her hair.
No thanks, I'm good. It's just a nice. I like purple.
Yeah, well, I think she got a lot of comments saying that she should go back to purple because her hair used to be purple before.
Yeah, the pink was really weird for a minute.
Yeah.
Anyway,
But I still can't get over the makeup, though. I'm sorry. Like, I mean, like, it's fucking shiny.
well, the only problem I have with the makeup, because I'm certainly not a makeup expert, is I feel like you're not supposed to see the fake eyelash that way. Like, I don't think that's supposed to happen. It looks like a barcode.
Her
I'm
face
sorry,
looks
I'm
like
mean.
plastic. Like
shouldn't.
I think makeup on women is it, you know, if that's their route, that's what they want to do. It looks great with, without, whatever. You do you. It fucking doesn't matter. It's your preference, your whatever. But if you put makeup on in such a way that it looks like if I took a pickaxe to your face, that pieces of plastic are going to come off.
Yeah. Maybe LaVey's making her sweat. I don't know.
You know, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe it's just too much cover. I don't fucking know. It's just like, but from the first video I saw, like I'm just looking at, like, especially right there around like where the like the lip, that fucking major fucking shine piece right there, the chin where it shine, where there should be a shadow, but it shines. There should be a shadow
Gotta let
there.
your light shine now.
It's shiny.
Oh. Sorry.
There should be a fucking shadow there. Look, I'm sorry. Yes, I am poking fun at her. Yes, I am. Fucking sue me.
You're making me into a bad person.
It's bad makeup and bad lighting. Yeah, pretty much.
In this experience, it was horrifying with Anton. He tortured me. He raped me. They did.
Wait. I need to go back on that one. Wait. We didn't talk about that
We're
before.
done. I told you I'm by y'all. It
We've
was
been
nice
in this
knowing you. Great
motherfucker 16
podcast.
goddamn minutes.
I'm out.
Oh my god.
Did I call it? That's all I'm saying. Did I call it? Did I call it?
You did. Hold on a second. Here we go.
This
Let's do it.
situation is never funny. And this is offensive to me to hear it again.
Exactly, Ziggy. Exactly. Like I need this for this. I need to hide my face. Okay, here, let's back up just a little bit more. Just a little bit more. Okay, so we can get.
I'm not a Satanist because I don't work with demons and I don't agree with Satanism. But I do believe and understand and know without a doubt that we have God particle, we have God energy, and we can become our own God. Because there are gods in the universe. There's Shiva, Anubis, many others. Even Jesus Christ became his own God, whether you believe it or not. In this experience, it was horrifying with Anton. He tortured me, he raped me. They did horrible things to me, and they put me in a very traumatic experience, very painful one. It was something so embarrassing in some cases because it was so out of my character. It was out of my element of who I am as a woman.
Did she just say it again? Did I miss it? Because my kid walked in.
Yeah.
1800 years in hell. All the demons raped her. Now Anton LaVey raped her. Okay. Now, I have been raped and molested. I have been taken advantage of. I was tied to a fucking tree in the real fucking world and literally left there in the hopes that I would just fucking die. There are many people that I know that have been raped, molested, and taken advantage of in the real fucking world and are currently dealing, no matter how many years have passed, with these things. And you come out reaching for fucking sympathy because of a fucking fantasy goddamn sick, you fucking bitch. Fuck you.
I don't understand it. I just don't get it.
Like, seriously. Fuck you. And the people that fucking defend you, if you come into my fucking comment section on this video, fuck you too. Oh my God. We're going to finish this fucking video. If not for any other reason, just so I can say fuck a few more goddamn times.
Person, when Anton
What you mean,
did this
say
to me,
fuck a few more Jesus times?
Yeah, apparently because he's his own God now, right?
he put me into this trance and I just clocked out. I didn't know what I was doing. It was magic. It was dark magic. That's what they do in hell.
They're oh my God. There it is again. It's dark magic. It's dark. There is no fucking dark magic. You know what? You want to watch? You want to use movie references, Linda? You want to use Melinda, whatever the fuck your name is? You want to use movie references? I'll give you a good one. The Craft. There is no dark or light magic because nature is both. That one's actually fucking true. You're not light. You're a manipulator. You're a liar. You're actually, I don't say this to many people, you're actually a piece of shit. You are a piece of shit human fucking being is what you are. You are a piece of shit person. That's what you are.
They have magic. So Anton used black magic on me to take away my free will. Anyone that says in the magic world, in magic, that magic doesn't take away your free will, they're lying. Or they don't know any better. Because yes, there is black magic that takes away your free will. And
again, I don't know how many times I need to bring up the fucking thing about black magic being based in a place of racism. So congratulations on being a fucking racist too.
he did that to me. And I will never forget that. I've healed from it now. But will I ever forget that experience? No. And that's one of those reasons why it's important to talk about this. So that way you understand, if you're new to Satanism and you were interested and you're kind of drawn to it, you think it's something you should join, especially if you're a girl. I really hope you listen to this story and understand.
I don't want to even watch any more of this shit.
I want to see where it goes. I want to see. Like, even fucking Ziggy's like, I legitimately just saw red. Like, and honestly, like, Ziggy is like the most like passive person that I know. Like, I mean, fucking Mystic is like the most rainbow vomit person I know. I wouldn't necessarily say that that's fucking, passive, but
I'm not
no
passive when
doubt.
I'm pissed. It's just hard to get you pissed. But
Dude, I just blew up, man. I fucking popped off on this one. That just like, because the thing is the first time with the 1800 years in hell, I could laugh at that, but now it's a repetition thing that she's constantly talking about being sexually abused or taken advantage of or raped by figments of her fucking imagination.
the only thing that I will throw out there that is probably going to be the nicest thing I'll ever say ever again about this individual is I would probably venture to guess that at some point it probably did happen and she has not figured it out or healed from it at all, or she's using it for some reason. I don't know
No,
why.
she's talked about like actually being raped by somebody before. So the thing is like, I'll give her that one. That one I'm not going to deny. I'm not going after that. But I'm sorry, the fact that
There's
like
just
you
something
are
else wrong.
you're projecting that into like your spirituality, that like demons have taken advantage of you, that Anton LaVey has taken advantage of you. Like you're forgive me, chat, for saying it this way, but I have to say this. You're me tooing a dead guy. Can we assimilate that for a second? You're me tooing a dead guy. Does anybody else see anything wrong with this? Or am I the only one? Where it goes.
I've seen so many entities. It is a huge lie. It is a huge mistake. Anton LaVey was a demon worker. Anton LaVey was a demon devil worshiper. He was not a philosophical Satanist. I don't care what those books say.
That phrase has directly come from me. I'm the one that coined that phrase. You want to know why? Because nobody fucking knew what a fucking philosophical Satanist was until I started talking about it. Thank you for perpetuating my shit for once. That's a me thing. That came from me. Oh my God. He was the father of philosophical Satanism. Philosophical Satanism would not exist without Anton LaVey. And even in the Satanic Bible,
Highly confused.
the Satanic Bible itself talks about not hurting other people or doing things that are against their will. Like within the Satanic Bible, it literally says that. So you're saying that the person that founded the philosophy and the basis of philosophical Satanism, that preached through their primary scripture, their primary book, their most famous book, that these actions, these types of things that you're talking about are wrong and shouldn't be done. You shouldn't do these things. It's okay to fulfill your fantasies and fulfill like the necessities of the flesh, but not in a way that harms other people. That you need to accept the responsibilities of your actions. You're going to sit there and say that that person that has been dead for half a century did these things to you. And if you're wondering why I'm not specifically saying it, is because I have a 6-year-old standing next to me.
Yeah, I sent you a DM too. BTW. Not the 15-30 minute one. That's already out the window. But yeah, it's unfortunately very scary in some cases to just think about how you get to that point in your brain to make those connections and things, you know?
Mm-hmm. You saw the hand?
Uh-huh. Well, I was using my hand to talk, so it kind of looked like I was waving already, so but I think Xerxes, you're probably onto something there, truly. But it gets to a point where it's like, you know, I can't imagine being no, I don't want to say normal. I can't imagine being somebody that follows this individual and has discussions and talks and then goes into that chat and then sees this video and can continue on. Like that is the power of persuasion or something. I don't know. But it's scary. That's for sure.
Yeah, I know it
Yep.
is.
Excuse me.
All right. Sorry about this, but I have to do it this way. That's the only way I know how to get rid of that comment. Xerxes, I can't have you saying shit like that, especially within the context of the shit that we're talking about. I understand it's just a joke, but like it can't, yeah, you can't say that. All right, let's just keep this going. Keep stopping it. I don't know how much longer this is going to take, but let's see what happens.
He admitted to Susan Atkins, out of her mouth, she said he did that to deceive people, to get more people to believe it. So that way, if they felt like it was less threatening, then they would join. What do demons do? Lie. What does the devil do? What do devils do? Lie.
And that is a Judeo-Christian concept and idea. That is what that is. Like,
there's no answer. I mean, there's just I was.
I mean, for fuck's sake, just call yourself a goddamn Christian. Calling yourself a witch or a mystic does not make you more valid in the community. Okay? Anybody worth half their fucking salt in this community doesn't want you in it because you're perpetuating hate against us. I'm a philosophical Satanist, but more than anything, I'm an occultist. And the shit that you say about me, because when you talk about occultists, when you talk about Satanists, you're talking about me. And then you sit there and have the fucking audacity to put yourself in the same category as my best friend, which is a wonderful fucking human being, an actual good person.
Great.
No.
The gods of lies, the god of all lies. Even Christianity has a lot of truth in that aspect that I will give credit for. But Anton...
There it is. There it is. Even Christianity has a lot of truth in it, which I'll give credit for. Fuck you.
LaVey put me in a very traumatic experience, but I was able to be rescued. But the worst part is I hurt people that I cared about. I didn't know what I did. I was very hypnotized. I was put in a situation that was not me. I mean, I was wearing clothes that wasn't me. I was wearing things that I would never wear. It was very tacky. Lingerie, it was a very, I'm not against lingerie, but like, it was just like this weird red and black, and I personally don't like red and black lingerie. It's just not my cup of tea. Even though I like black and I like other colors and I love red, but it's not something that I would do. And the way I behaved was completely out of my character because that's what they do.
That's bullshit. That's what Susan Atkins said about Manson, not LaVey. That statement is an outright lie. Evildoer, I'm so fucking happy you're here. Thank you.
That's what demons do. That's how they influence people. That's how they possess people, is through the power of dark magic. That's one of the ways that they do it. This was one of those experiences that I didn't ask for. I was just reading his book to learn more about him. I wasn't asking for nothing.
You didn't read the book.
And that happened.
You didn't.
So the way I look at it is this. Anton got exactly what he deserved. He got his ass whooped, as far as I'm concerned. And I don't...
You know what? I was going to say something, but I'm not going to. I'm not going down that road. I'm not. You know exactly what I was going to say, and I'm not going to do it.
And then I'd have to time you out.
I'm not going to fucking do it. I'm not going down there. That's not going to happen.
I don't care what anyone says in dispute to this because they don't know what I'm capable of.
You are capable of nothing but bullshit. That's what you're capable of. I am well aware of what you're capable of. And guess what? I have been going after you for about 6 months now. I'm not afraid of you. There's absolutely nothing you can do to me. Nothing. I fucking dare you. Try. Fucking try.
You know, I'm picturing the South Park thing again, where all the sidekicks get together and they're fighting each other. That's the fight.
Yeah, I'm fucking calling you out. I'm fucking calling you out on that.
Like, I've never wanted to make a sour jar or do a spell on somebody I don't know. Like, no. I kind of want to
same here.
do some.
But you know what?
Shit.
That whole emotion has changed.
Am I a Satanist now? I'm kidding.
Welcome to the family.
According to her, probably. Because, I mean, what?
Yeah, because that's what a good person does. Threaten people who disagree with you. Exactly.
In the other realms, I've ascended to a level that has
even better,
given me
Ziggy.
reign
I love it.
in my own power.
Actually,
And
I
I'm
probably
very
shouldn't
proud
shorten
of
your
that
name without
progress.
permission, Ziggy Starcrush.
I'm not egoful. I don't...
I have a habit of doing
Is
that.
she's also capable of making someone who has been a pacifist blind with rage. Yes, that is true. I cannot remember the last time that I've gone into a fucking screaming fit the way that I just did. And chat, I apologize that you had to see that from me. I'm sorry. Like, I know that I'm normally calm, collected, and intelligible, but honestly, this is just... It's just honestly just too much.
Sit there and talk and act like I'm a badass. I'm just saying that in that situation, I'm proud of my progress because from that moment, I was a victim of his
And then
sexual
there's the
assault.
the humble part, right? It's like I'm not sitting here saying I'm a badass, but I am. But I'm just proud of my progress, but I am a badass. It's like,
And I'm a victim of his sexual assault. Like, that is sickening to me. Like
it is. It's fucking disgusting. It's like somebody needs to actually fucking. I hate cancel culture because somebody fucking cancel her. I'm gonna repeat it. She's me tooing a fucking dead guy.
His battery, his abuse, and his neglect.
His neglect. Did she seriously just say his neglect?
You know the definition of neglect?
Did she actually just say that?
She did.
What, were you in a relationship with LaVey at the same time you were in a relationship with Hunter? Did he neglect you?
I didn't know. I mean, I guess I kind of assumed he was polyamorous, but okay. Now we have proof.
Oh my
Like,
god.
there's perfect comment. There's no better perfect comment than wow. Like, it isn't. That's perfect.
Yeah, we need fucking. Well, what's his fucking name? The dude with the messed up nose. He's an actor. What's his name?
Which one? Owen Wilson?
Owen Wilson. Wow.
Yeah. It's bad that everybody knows who that is based on his nose, but still, yes, that would be it.
Oh my god.
And his magic. I really was. I was so ashamed that I didn't know how to come out and talk about it. And when I wrote about it in Demon Dealer in my book, I started really thinking maybe eventually I'll be comfortable, but not yet. And I kept pushing it off. One of the biggest reasons is because the last thing I need is Satanists going into my comment section giving me shit about, oh, that's not true. That's not true.
You know that's talking about me.
Well, if you believe that, then you don't know Anton. You don't.
Neither do you.
Oh, yeah.
You don't fucking know Anton. Oh. Just fucking shoot me. Somebody just fucking shoot me, please. Just shoot me.
I was going to make a really inappropriate joke that would have probably got me arrested, so I'm going to leave that out. However, I would never harm a person on purpose. That's a lie. Shit. If we don't hurry up and get through this video, I may have to do what you've requested. There we go. Because this is hurt. This hurts. Although, I guess I can run to the restroom real quick. If I can. I'll be right back.
Uh-huh.
Hold on, honey. You don't have to go. Stay right there. Let it be.
This is like a fucking setup thing. This is what this is. This is kind of setting it up, right? Talking directly about Anton LaVey, right? Because the thing is like there's probably a lot of, because of shit that I've done, things that I've said, there's probably a lot of people asking questions about Anton LaVey in the Church of Satan because of the things that I've been saying about it, saying, well, what this person or what these people, whatever, are saying about this don't add up to what you're saying. So now we've got this whole fucking story that's coming out. So it's kind of like, well, feel bad for me. She is not old enough to have known him ever physically. Like I think he's been dead for something like almost half a century, something like that. I think. At least 20 years he's been fucking dead. It's all good, Xerxes. It's all good. It's just the thing is like it was a very sensitive topic that we've been talking about, and it's the direction that kind of comment kind of like perpetuates the negative behavior that we're kind of like trying to stand against here. And the thing is what we're standing up for here is we're standing up for victims, actual victims, real victims. And so the thing is like, even though we all know that, this whole spiritual victimhood thing is bullshit, I think that because on the back of the idea that she was, actually a victim, right? That she actually, counted as being a real victim, that, comment was kind of like misplaced, right? It was the wrong timing for it. That was all. He's been gone 30 years this October. Yeah, she's definitely not old enough. She's about my age, probably 35, 40, or like that. So, it's just, he died in 1997. Yeah, it's been a fucking while. It's been a minute. So Anton LaVey's been dead since 1997. Eat that thing. I don't know what the fuck it is, man. Fucking grr. All right. Hey, doggo. Doggo wants some food.
Cheese.
Of course the dog wants some cheese. Yeah, I wasn't even born yet. Wait, you weren't born at? Oh wow, how fucking old are you, Xerxes? No, don't answer that question. All right, here we go. Let's finish this off. We got 4 minutes left.
I don't know him very well, and I don't even know him that well, but I know what he was capable of, and what he did was by his own free will decision. And yes, he does reside in hell. He loves it there. People in the Christian community in the Bible, they always talk about how when you go to hell, you suffer when you work with devils and demons. This is partially true, but the actual truth is that if you work with them and you do what they want you to do, you won't suffer with them. I mean, you will suffer in different cases, but they have to really take away your humanity. They have to make you lose a part of yourself first, and that is painful. And then you become them. Anton LaVey is a lot like a demon. He's a lot like a devil. He's not human in a big part. He lost a lot of his humanity because of that descended entity, that energy.
He's dead.
That velocity, that maliciousness, that vile, evil energy. It consumed.
It's not funny, but it is kind of funny from over here. I told you there's just no point. I mean, he's dead. He's. I didn't know people became demons though. That's new. I haven't heard that before.
But it's the same thing. It's perpetuating the same Hollywood fantasy that if you're
It's
a Satanist, you're evil. It's fucking dangerous.
Yep. 100%.
It's dangerous. It's
You would think
perpetuating
that-
the idea if you're a Satanist, it's evil. Even my mother. How can you listen? She's nuts.
Well, you would think with these videos, like if his family found out or somebody that was close to him, like his estate could sue her for basically saying he raped her. I mean, that's some stuff. I don't get it.
Like, I mean, Anton LaVey's son isn't exactly, a model of society. Even the Church of Satan doesn't want him in it. So he kind of started his own sect of things. But his advertising is horrible, so he doesn't really get anywhere.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, no, and LaVey's son is active in Satanism, but a very much darker version. So, and I hate using the term darker, but the thing is, so basically, put it this way: LaVey's son incorporates everything into Satanism that LaVey took out, like that LaVey didn't want in there. Human sacrifice, animal sacrifice, all of these types of things. Hurting people that with your actions, right? Like if you do what you fucking want to do, as long as you're not hurting anybody, right? Be responsible of your actions. So LaVey's son actually removes those tenets and basically writes it out as a way as like you can do whatever the fuck you want. It doesn't matter. But then like he's still young though. He's like, I think he's like fucking maybe just kind of reaching into his 30s, I think. I'm pretty sure. So he doesn't really like, but the church could definitely, I think, do something. I think the church could fucking do it because it's defamation of the founder of the Church of Satan. You know what? This is what we're gonna do. Hold on a second. Let's see if they respond.
Twitter.
And we're gonna no, it's with a U, dumbass. Church of Satan. That's them, their official account. Wait. I'm gonna spell this fucking name. There. I tweeted it directly to Church of Satan. Let's hope they actually fucking make a comment about it.
All of
Which
his
is bullshit.
consciousness. He hurt me in ways that I don't even want to say here because it was very, very graphic. And the demons had
I really
no
hope the fucking Church of
mercy
Satan does
whatsoever
fucking take up on this and fucking tear her to fuck apart. I really fucking do.
what they did to me. They have no mercy. And that's one of the reasons why I want to come out and talk about this story and answer your questions. What was it like when I met Anton? It was a nightmare. But I'll tell you, as I said before,
it was a nightmare, but you respected him. And you were honored. Love you too, Mom.
Good night.
Before, once I grew into my energy and I was confident, I didn't want to seek revenge. I wanted justice. And I got it that day. It was a little while ago, wasn't that long ago, but that was something that I knew had to be done for him to know, you don't fuck with me anymore. And that's something that's so powerful about finding your godhood. That's what's so powerful about finding love inside of yourself. Yes, I'm wearing black today, but I actually was gonna wear pink. Pink's actually one of my favorite colors. But I want people to hear this one thing is that
Go ahead, Mystic.
It sucks you in, doesn't it? Like when it does, it's like it's the worst thing you've ever watched. It's like really watching a train wreck.
It is watching a fucking train wreck.
Satanism
Yeah.
is true
Like
in our God particle. That's something I teach. But you don't have to take it to a dark place. There's love, there's unity, there's equality, there's sanctuary, there's
Equality. Where the fuck is the equality? Where? Where do you teach equality? Where? I teach fucking equality more than you do. And I'm an asshole. But at least I fucking know it. I am aware of my assholeness.
I'm so glad you just didn't say you're aware of your asshole, because that would have been weird.
Thank you.
I mean, I know
I
I'm
teach
wearing
more
black,
fucking
but
equality
I
than
like
you do.
pink. I was gonna wear pink, but I'm wearing black now, so it's all good.
Yeah, and wearing black, it's just that makes you such a dark person. You shut the fuck up. Oh my
peace,
god.
there's justice. There's so much joy in finding your inner God. So much
Inner God, you're not a god. You're a dumbass.
joy. But when you take it to a dark place, like Anton did,
Bitch, you take it to a dark place. You take it to a dark place. Despite all the fucking pink and the blue and the fake fucking electronic candles that you got burning behind you and the fucking copy of your goddamn book that you got plastered right fucking there just enough so people can fucking see it, you take it to a fucking dark place.
there's none. And that's one of the biggest reasons why I don't want anything to do with him ever again. He's a big liar, he's in big denial, and he
You're
will
a
betray
liar.
you just like other demons and devils will. Do not trust him. That's my personal psychic opinion. But I wish you guys love and light. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.
Don't wait. What did I just click? No, I don't want to watch another one. No, fuck off.
Whether
No.
people
Oh,
believe
no,
this,
shut the fuck up. Fucking Jesus Christ. We actually made it through a video. We made it through. I am pained to say that we made it through a video.
I'm
We
so
made it through.
happy.
Okay, I want to punch myself in the dick right now.
I
And
think
you didn't
we
even
all
watch it
do,
from
even
the
if you don't
beginning.
have one. I think everybody wants to punch themselves in the dick at the moment. Yeah.
All it.
Well, there's a lot of things, like, I'm not big on the whole I'm not huge on, it's not that I don't like it, it's just I'm not huge on like reaction videos and stuff. It's not never been my thing. And it can be uncomfortable to do a reaction video if you're not somebody who generally takes things out to somebody. I'm non-confrontational. Everybody knows that about me, I think, at this point. However, this of the fact of the repetitive behavior and the you can't, like, that is some next level shit.
I really do hope that Church of Satan fucking actually.
Says you're muted.
I'm not muted. I'm leaning too far away. It's a goddamn dynamic mic.
It's a Jesus damn mic. That's gonna be my new thing from now on.
Talk into your mic, you asshole. Sorry. Oh, dude. My brain, my head actually fucking hurts.
That's good. Don't buy blackout curtains, I think was her message, that darkness can mess up your sleeping pattern. It's about the right logic.
All right.
Oh my God.
Like, does she realize? Obviously, she doesn't. I guess. I mean, but how can she not realize that this doesn't make her sound like an absolute fucking fool?
Well, because the people that are watching her don't call her out as an absolute fucking fool. That's the dangerous part. I mean, that's where the real danger lies. It's one of those people, and that however many subscribers or followers she has, that's the danger.
42,000 subscribers.
So 42,000 people have the potential to watch a video where she was raped yet again. I will never say she is or is not telling the truth. It is not my business. However, there is a pattern here. And you cannot claim that a dead person sexually assaulted you when you yourself call it a dream and then an astral. I think it's complete. I've never told somebody that their beliefs or their thoughts are nonsense unless they're truly clinically a problem, and that scares me because, yeah. Mhm.
Yeah,
I
so
shall stop
her
now. I'm
thing
not allowed
here.
to
So it's
diagnose
Melinda
remotely.
K. Lyons, demonologist, light warrior, and mystic.
Can I like sue her for using the term mystic? Like, I can't. I know.
No, you haven't copyrighted your name.
I actually have copyrighted my name, but it's the whole name together. My actual name. Uh, so my full, yeah, Mystic Solana and Solana Tallman.
Ah.
They do, and then that's the worst part, Ziggy, feeding off of that. And I don't need to say it. I think everybody knows it, but it's not even. It's misinformation, yes, but it's reminiscent almost of, and thankfully we can't actually physically see and or hear people responding to her saying this stuff live. But it's reminiscent in my brain of all of the like the Jim Joneses and the people that have that little bit of charisma that allows them to get those followers and then lead them all down the road until they're waiting for, I have no problem if you believe that, they're coming for you on the back end of the Hale Bopp comet, right? But you can't tell everybody in fear to literally cause an entire group of people to fall apart and to try to break. And it's not that she's never going to break up Satanists. I mean, that's all she's going to do is make them, in my opinion, because I'm not one, but it does make it a much more attractive when you hear the amount of misinformation somebody shows and you start to look into it for yourself.
No,
She's
but
probably making more Satanists than she's ever
look,
driving
what's
away,
going
but
to
she's
happen? What's going to end up
dangerous.
happening especially if you look at people like fucking Coetting and shit like that, like Coetting, Behemoth X, shit like that. What's then going to end up happening is she's going to have a lot of powerful people.
Hit her all at once.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And I'm not including myself in that because I don't consider myself a powerful person. I'm a baseline practitioner. I don't consider myself powerful in the forces at all. But what she's doing is going to rile up the hornet's nest.
Exactly. Both, yeah. And that's what makes it scary because when people and she will route the hornet's nest, but when she makes it more dangerous for Satanists. From my personal, this is like just completely separate personal perspective. Um, I enjoy, I enjoyed the Satanic Bible. I enjoyed reading it. I enjoyed talking about it and hearing about it. It's not necessarily my path, but she's making it more dangerous for Satanists, but it's also making it more dangerous for Wiccans and pagans and everybody else. Unfortunately, within those other groups are also people in there that are going to end up picking a side. And, because there's a lot of discord within the communities too. But when it comes down to it, um, whether they know it or not, she's making it worse for every mystic, every psychic, every person that doesn't believe a mainstream belief. She's literally hurting herself.
Yes. The thing is like, for example, if the tweet that I just sent to the Church of Satan puts their attention on her, if they actually decide, generally speaking, they're very pacifist. Like they just say, well, fuck it. They want to speak their bullshit. They're going to speak their bullshit. And the people that actually want to know the truth will come to us. That's generally the direction that the church takes, which is what I respect about them. They're open to allowing other people have their own ideas and their own paths and shit like that. But the thing is like what I'm hoping is because she is directly calling out Anton LaVey, the founder of the fucking church.
So I just have a question about that, like, because I don't know. From what I gather, I think people. It sounds like most people who consider themselves Satanists highly respect Anton LaVey and his legacy.
Yes.
So I would assume that that would be extremely offensive to the
Oh
base.
no, you have no idea. If people
Yeah.
start actually catching wind of what she's saying, that are actual Satanists, like that have been in the game for a while, like Church of Satan Satanists,
Yeah.
like the shit will hit the fucking fan. I promise you, the shit will definitely hit the fucking fan. But what she's saying, like, I don't wish her harm. I don't wish anything bad to happen to her. I
Well,
don't
she's a
want anyone to do anything to her. I don't want that to happen. But I cannot sit here silently and allow her to spread this bullshit. Because you're sitting there saying, so if you follow how modern day mentality works, right? Okay. I'll give you a perfect example. Marilyn Manson has some accusations against him for being a bad fucking person. Okay? He does. And a lot of people out there will give you shit and call you a supporter of that behavior if you still listen to his music or support him in any way.
Mm-hmm.
By that logic, where do you think this plays off to?
Yep.
To sit there to say that if you are a Satanist because this person is saying this happened to them, spiritually or not, that you are supporting and propagating this type of behavior.
Yeah, you're supporting a spiritual rapist.
It falls into the spectrum.
Yeah, well, I mean, I'm with you 100%. I think you should really would be a bad idea to wish harm on anybody. And I don't think obviously that's the message here. Really it's uh she might need some help.
I think she does. I think she needs a fucking wake up call.
Or yeah, or just stick to the things that you do. If you want to be a light warrior and mystic, then do light warrior and mystic things. Don't work on calling out a group that you truly don't know anything about. It just shows your ignorance, and it's so depressing because there are so many people like that, so many, like so many, on every side. I'm sure there's Satanists like that that may be that way about other things that maybe because it's every walk of life. But at some point, there's a you got to stop.
I just
That's
hope
that's
maybe she gets a
terrifying.
wake up call from the church. Because the only organization I think that's actually going to be able to do anything is the Church of Satan.
Yeah, and the message to me, if just personal opinion again here, speaking my mind, the message if I was at a church or of anything, and somebody was saying stuff that are I'm founder has been tormenting and raping you. Spiritually, the comment I would make is, okay, you have two options. Either you stop talking about it and we'll let it go, or you make an allegation formally and we will fight you for it in court. Pick one.
Yeah.
Yeah, file an allegation in the court or stop talking about it, because I mean that's not a joke. And I really don't think she like I before there's manipulative behavior there, but I think she really believes some of that. She's just said it so much. Maybe that's the norm, or like somebody who fakes pregnancy because they want the attention from being pregnant, or it's
Hmm.
just something wrong. Something's wrong.
Look, I have a lot of respect for Anton LaVey. I've never met the guy. Died before, the ability to appreciate, the things that he says. But um, to sit here and claim that a person that has been dead for 25, 30 years assaulted you, raped you, mistreated you, and try to apply that false allegation onto anyone that is a Satanist or into the left hand path. I'm disgusted. I'm disgusted.
Yeah. And you couple that with your average person, myself included sometimes, mindset of, life goes from point A to point B now, and it goes there very quickly. And thoughts and ideas and groups and group thing, all that stuff is a real thing. And it's easy to forget all the stuff that's in between A and B. And so she's making a statement in her comment, which is her point A, and then she's showing it or teaching it or benefiting her people by which would be her point B.
Mm-hmm.
All the stuff in between is what actually happened. What are you really perceiving? What are you really doing with that, with putting this kind of stuff out? And then literally doing, and for lack of a better phrase, that video was one of the darkest videos I can recall seeing lately.
Mm-hmm.
And then ending it with love and light. I mean,
Yeah, at the end of it, it's
that's
like nothing
something
happened.
wrong.
Yeah, at the end of it, it's like nothing happened at all.
I mean, I wore a black shirt. I wore a black shirt too. It's got lots of rainbows on it.
Same here. Oh, hey, look, shoulders.
I got one too.
Yours got ink on it. Mine don't. It's like
Yeah, I was wondering why the blinding light was showing up. But it's all that in between stuff, and it's the people that are like, I haven't read much of her comments, so but the echo chamber, as Evil Do had put in there, that's the scariest part about it. The people that echo this back, and
Whether
it's just like with the John Ramirez, let's go murder some witches in a nutshell is what he said, and you have 10,000 amens. I don't think if you are Christian that's what the Christian God was going for. Um, but that's where that to me is where the scariest part comes in. It makes no
I'm
sense
actually
to
reading
me.
some of the comments. So yeah, so there's even somebody in here that comes in. So I've noticed a pattern of philosophical in quotations, Satanists, and I'm sure you notice this too. People are social creatures, and they are always looking for a place they fit in and are accepted. When someone believes that they are an outcast and don't fit in anywhere after spending a lot of time alone, they instinctively gravitate to whatever it is that makes them feel validated. A good example of this is the Satanic Bible, depending on what the mindset goes. In that book, they see a lot of empowering with those messages and begin to follow the doctrine, and bam, you have a philosophical Satanist. After that, they move fashion.
I'm sorry, what did you say? I missed it. What? Fashion?
After
Are we
that,
talking
yeah, they move
runway
to the
or
fashion.
pink or black? I got to know because this is going to determine whether I'm light or dark witch, pink or black.
Like people have a tendency to copy those that they idolize, and you know that they say imitation is the sincerest form of flattery. Starting with black everything. I started wearing black way before I fucking found
Dude,
Satanism.
I'm not even reading that comment, and he's literally lining out every false whatever, like the straw man, the red man, the red herring, not the red man. The group, like every single thing he's saying, he's just laying out a book of how to not critically think about something.
Uh-huh. Some of them then start doing the makeup and give themselves the dark aesthetic, like goth phase, or it technically is a goth phase, depending on. Okay. Being
uh,
goth does not make you a fucking Satanist, nor does Satanist make you being a fucking goth. Dumbass.
uh, I can't. It's 1 o'clock. I gotta go to bed. Mm.
Wow. So wait. Obviously, not all goths are Satanists. Now it's accessory time. They get jewelry rich in symbolism, like pentagram earrings, skull earrings.
This has got to be somebody's mom. This is
All
this
of
is this is Christian mom speak.
no, actually, it isn't. This is somebody that's significantly younger than Last
See,
Frontier
that makes
Medium.
me
I
want to
watched her
throw
videos and her
up.
video. She actually deleted a video that I commented on. There's a video that this person made about Satanism, and I wrote a comment on it, and the next day the video was gone. It was just gone. Like it just wasn't there.
I have a couple Satanist friends that are Satanist, and I want to get them on sometime. I want to invite them over and make you put them
Do
on the
it.
podcast.
Do it.
I will, but I'm still in guilt phase because she keeps inviting us over there, and we never go because we're too lazy on the weekends.
Hanging out with them, adopt some of their rituals, pun intended. Felt alter wrong dumb. For their favorite entity for a
My
they have an
altar's name is Nairb.
they have an altar for their favorite entity for aesthetic purposes. Do these people realize how unbelievably disrespectful the
Mm,
shit is that they're saying?
They have no clue what they're even saying.
And every Friday night they get together with friends and
That's don't change, Joe. You're a Satanist.
I cut a lot of the psychological stuff out. Are fucking
Yeah,
completely wrong.
you are wrong. That's
I
not.
have that Bible and some other dark books. Not fucking
It's
dark.
it is. It's black and dark red. That's dark.
That I haven't read yet. I'm just waiting for my demon attack album to go. Comments are just as, if not more, ignorant than she is.
It hurts. It hurts.
Like, there's people in here. We should also be thanking you too, Melinda. You also helped us out a lot with your together with love and light.
I'm gonna say love and light at the end of every podcast now. Like,
Yeah, I agree with everything you said. I'm a psychic medium too, and always thought LaVey followers didn't know what they were getting into.
I mean, this literally sounds like like witch persecution. It's like ah, I'll be all right.
Ever since I found your channel 2 months ago, so much makes more sense. And thank you so much, Melinda. I believe every word you say. It just feels right and true in my gut, no matter how scary it gets. And if you feel
I want to see that video.
the same thing happened to me not too long ago. It's still
Good night,
deeply
evildoer.
disturbing to go to the back to. Hope you're doing well. Pray for me if you can.
And people are worried about the witch talks. That is nothing compared to some of this stuff. Oh
Lady
my
Rebel
god.
says, I love you, sweetie. You're amazing. For us, we would be lost without you. Please don't give up on us. I agree with you. I have read his books, and I've even said at the time that although I did not agree with any of it at all, I could understand the points he was making. Same thing. I can understand that he's saying it and saying it in an intellectual way, but we still not agree with it at all. I did take away
She just
from
call
his
herself
book that
stupid.
if I was a academic, could see the point of view that there would be a lot of people that would feel lost being attracted to him and Satanism rather than looking for the answer. Can I just fucking kill myself now? Can I just fucking die, please?
Not allowed. You know it's not going to get any better when you're reading. Like, I feel like I need to go take a bath now and wash off all the love and light.
I'm off to find the nearest bridge to throw myself off of. Wait, I'm coming with you. Make sure it's a scenic one.
I'm telling you.
I don't know where to go from here, man. I really.
There is nowhere. I mean, this is the penultimate to me. This is the point where you recognize that somebody is so far off their rocker. There's just nothing you can do. The problem is all those people underneath. My god, that's depressing.
I
Like
mean,
I would
it's
never
sad.
yeah, I would never advocate for, putting down somebody else's belief system. I would advocate for talking about it and discussing it and disagreeing about it. Sure. But when you take it to the point where she has taken it, it is truly disgusting.
Like, and the thing is, I love how philosophical Satanist is becoming a thing now. I will forever have the satisfaction of knowing that I created that. At least the
Yeah.
phrasing. At least the phrasing. Philosophical Satanists have existed forever, but you know, I created the phrase. That's fucking me. So 10 years from now, when you see a bunch of people say, "I'm a philosophical Satanist," Mr. Malice made that shit.
Hey, Crimson. She must be super like super psychic. Can't even say it. I'm super. Thanks for asking. There's no other. I mean, there's nothing. There's no other
Aw.
point. I mean, yeah. Good night, Ziggy.
Iggy.
I'm not far behind.
I'm gonna sit here and like sulk inside of my.
I'm gonna go to bed and sleep like a baby. I will. Mainly because I now know that I'm not the craziest person in the room. Like, I have proof for the rest of my life that it can never get that bad. That my thought processes allow me to enter situations such as that. Or maybe my protection bubble is just that good. Or my circle. That's what it is. It's my circle casting that has prevented me from all of the crushes. Or maybe I'm not psychic enough. I have never like that just drives I don't know. I don't think there's much more to say about that. And cross neons, the mods would if we were allowed to clip, which is probably a good thing that we can't, to be honest. Because there'd be you string all those clips together, and it's basically just going to be fuck over and over and over and over and over.
Boss, man. Like, watch just keeps getting worse and worse. Sit there and I look at a video and I'm like, it's not gonna be. Then you get to like the end of it and you're like,
Hey guys, I'm a warrior. Everything dark is really bad. You should go like hate these people. They're terrible. And I got raped by a demon in the 1800 years of hell. Love and light. It's just I can't believe like I don't know. It sounds like a joke to me, but like it's the worst possible joke you can do is to claim that somebody's ghost did that to you in the face of people who have physically felt that trauma. And maybe psychologically her trauma is there. I don't know, can't speak to that. But it's that's what did it for me. That's what that was the point of I cannot ever give a shit about how you think or care at all, period anymore. That broke the need or necessity to ever have a conversation, to feel care about the personality of the person behind it when they're that actively making those kind of things, allegations while putting their face forward to other people like that. It's just it's wrong to me. It's like it's morally wrong. And
yeah,
you
it
people
is.
have different morals and ethics. I get that too, but there's a limit somewhere in there, and and I think that's probably it for me.
I can keep doing is I can keep calling her out, and I need I calling these people out because the thing is like somebody needs to be the voice of reason.
Yeah, keep calling them out, but call them out in cadence because that kind of stuff, calling out people like this can can eat your soul. And that's not literal. Watch there be a soul eating one next week. So who would eat Melinda's soul without vomiting?
Okay.
Oh, terrible joke, not appropriate for the stream. Okay, sorry. Oh, that would have been terrible. I'd have got canceled for that one.
You should hear what she did to her twin flame. Oh God.
Oh, is that's that other video I think I was talking about earlier? Um, the guy that has like, and maybe just a couple of short videos. I should look for that. And it's got the recordings on it and all that stuff. If that's the same one.
Really don't. This one was fucking weird. Trying to make myself feel better. I'm touching my tablet. What are you looking at, Mystic?
I just Last Frontier Medium meeting Lilith, the fallen angel.
That a thing too?
That's a thing. I was looking for that video. I thought I had this one. I watched part of this one. It was Annoying Skeptics United Against Stupidity. That's a good one. LFM reaction. But I was looking for the one that was about the twin flame. Why Lucifer can't ever be trusted. I met him.
You just met everybody, hasn't she? And everything. Everyone and everything. It's a bit scary. It is fucking a bit scary. It's not even that it's a bit scary. It's very scary. It's extremely scary.
I refuse to read her book. That's not something I think I can handle.
Well, just go watch fucking Crimson's reaction to it. He read it.
Where is that video? Did some reactions to the Ghost Adventure guy too, which actually is kind of funny.
So here, you know what? Let's do the outro here real quick before I start going into this. Ladies and gentlemen, this has been a very difficult, needless to say, interesting episode. I apologize for my directness and my outbursts during the making of this. But please understand that people like this are making it dangerous for people like me and even just the pagan community in general. There's a lot of danger to this stuff. But as for the podcast is concerned, this will be the end of the podcast. We'll continue streaming here for a little bit and continue to discuss. If you want to be a part of that conversation, remember to come watch us live at twitch.tv/Mr. Malice, Mr. with a Y, not an I. So to whoever you are listening to this later on, take care. And hopefully we'll see you in the next one.